obviously I need to try it out to actually like do it.
Yeah, do it. Yeah.
So basically, the original concept, or the concept as it shall be, is just to talk to people who aren't into crypto, who don't know nothing about it, and sort of get their like opinion
Yeah.
of like see what they actually know about it, and shed some light on the darkness, here and there where it needs to be.
You're gonna be having a lot of guests on that are like just people's family members. It's gonna be somebody's uncle being
Yeah,
like,
just random
"What's this
people. I
damn
got a
crypto
list of
thing?"
people. I got a list of people from my old job
Yeah.
that I'm gonna go talk to eventually.
He's gonna be talking to some characters, man.
Hmm.
Some characters.
Yep.
Crazy homeless dude. You gotta tell him about crypto.
No, I'm not. Hey, if it gets to that point, shit, that would be
Who
crazy.
knows? Who knows? What if you changed some homeless dude's life because he invested in like some, I don't know, something
Yeah,
like Bitcoin or Hex or something or ETH? I
that's
don't know.
possible.
That'd be wild.
Yeah. So like, just to start, if you want, state your name and stuff, or you can look at any of the cameras really, or probably look
Oh
at that
shit.
one.
Middle one.
That one if you want to say something to the
The audience.
audience.
Oh, okay. My name is John, Thumbless Warrior, John Farmer. I don't have any cool rap names. I don't. I don't have any cool.
Thumbless
But
Warrior is cool enough.
you can follow me on Twitter at ECG Labs. I don't post anything. I just lurk, but fuck it. You want to follow? Um, that's it. That's all I got.
All right, so like, how'd you get started with crypto in general?
How to get started? I almost do it at a bus station once. No, no, no. That's not true at all. Same way anyone got introduced. Most people, not anyone. Most people got introduced is like maybe you looked at Bitcoin back. I don't know, or heard about Bitcoin like back in 2012 or 2015. And you're like, oh, it's too late to mine it. Stupid. It's back in 2015 or something, saying it's too late to mine it.
Yeah, I
Or
didn't even know what it was, like what mining was. Like I remember trying to,
yeah,
but I just didn't get like what was supposed to happen and when I was supposed to get any of this imaginary money that just came out of nowhere.
yeah,
And I just thought it was just like another thing like PayPal or something, some random company.
yeah,
And it took me a few years to actually decide to do the research and figure out what it was about.
yeah. Let me see how far it's. But it's just that same thing. You hear rumblings of it. Maybe you heard rumblings of it, like say Bitcoin or Ethereum, XRP, things like that, and you just write it off. And then one day, it just gets too big to ignore it anymore because you're like, holy shit, this is, I don't know, something has to happen. Not everybody's there. Maybe people are getting there. I don't know, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You have that day where it's like, oh shit, this is too big to ignore anymore. This is
Yeah,
like,
that's literally how it happened to me. Because I heard about it. I can't remember if it was 2013 or 2014 when I first heard about it.
yeah,
And then one of my coworkers, he was like, "Yeah, have you ever heard of Bitcoin?" I was like, "Yeah, I've heard of it." He was like, "Yeah, I'm going to invest in it." And like the phrase "I'm going to invest in X," no matter what it is, Bitcoin, whatever. I did not understand that like mentality. Like I just didn't get what that meant.
this was before Robinhood. This was
Yeah,
before
this is
Robinhood,
before
y'all.
all that stuff. I
Yeah.
was just like, what does that even mean? Like, how do you do it, and what does that even
Yeah.
mean?
Did you think it was like the old like fucking newspaper type shit? You need a newspaper to see how many points it went up or down. That type
No,
of
I
bullshit?
knew it was internet stuff. I just didn't know how one would invest in it.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
the specific word invest. I'm
Yeah.
like, what are you doing? What does that mean?
Fucking now, there's so many different ramps. There's some different ways you can go if you wanted to, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
there wasn't as
wasn't
many.
until like a couple of years later. It was
Yeah.
2017, like spring. That's when I got into the investing. That's when I like sort of figured it out, but I didn't jump into like the stock market until like the summer of 2017. It was about July-ish. I remember that was like a second awakening. I was like, holy shit, this is how people make money.
It was around the same time, yeah, for
And I was
me.
like, this is how people get rich. I was like, why aren't we teaching this in schools?
Yeah.
I was like, why did it take me till I was 27 to figure this out?
Too much. The thing is, I started slower because I was in the stock and the option shit, and then I got into crypto, and I was like, holy fuck, crypto's the fast lane right now. The slowest lane you could take is like fucking gold and silver, like precious metals and shit. You're not getting rich off of
With
that.
gold, you're down like
No.
in the last 10 years.
It's good for like preserving wealth, but you're not going to get wealthy from it. I
Yeah.
don't think so. Unless like the world ends tomorrow and we're bartering fucking ounces again,
Yeah, even that is going to be like damn near impossible because all the gold's locked up.
Yeah, is it okay to swear on here? Is
Yeah.
that you don't worry about that?
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I've said shit and fuck like 3 times
Okay.
already.
Okay. Yeah, I just remember like
This is an adult podcast. I don't give a shit right now.
there could be
If we
children
get big
watching
one
this.
day, maybe I'll do like Richard did and go family friendly.
Yeah.
After
You gotta get those advertisers. The
yeah,
advertisers.
after I'm yelling shit, fucking all this other bullshit all day long and calling people stupid retards.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll switch to family friendly and not swear. But for now, I don't give a shit.
I feel it. Is the audio good so far?
Yeah, it was good when I had the headphones on. That's why I took them off. I don't want to wear them.
Oh, okay. Here.
Yeah, not
So
until I have like the actual. I mean, you're cool as long as it's like
Okay.
it's because it's coming straight out.
Okay.
So you
all right.
just want your voice to at least be within the path of the where the microphone's gonna pick up.
Yeah, this is dope.
Yeah.
This is dope. I like it. Anything you want to talk about or?
Oh no, I was just gonna say like, eventually, I got into Ethereum because I kept seeing YouTube videos with Ethereum on it. I didn't click them, but I just kept seeing Ethereum, mine
Yeah.
Ethereum, and when I saw the words mine, I was like, okay, this must be one of them cryptos, So I kept ignoring it
Yeah.
until one day I watched all the podcasts and all the other stupid shit on YouTube, and I was at work overnight just baking all day, all night.
It's been
So
it's a hell of a life.
once I ran through everything that I wanted to watch, and I was just like, yeah, that's kind of not enough on YouTube that like I just want to pop on and listen to. So then I saw again Ethereum. So I'm like, okay,
Yeah. Okay.
let me actually figure out what these things are, and that was the moment that changed everything. The moment I finally said, okay, let me actually figure out what this is instead of just assuming I know what it is based on what I've seen or heard or what I think I've heard.
Yeah.
And then I watched like a 30-minute video that explained blockchain and Bitcoin. And once I realized like the immutable nature of blockchain and the whole mining infrastructure and the node thing, I was just like, so this is literally never going to go away. Like, it doesn't matter if people give a shit about it or not. It literally can't go away.
Yeah.
Because like there's always gonna be somebody that's still running a node or a miner or some miner. Always somebody, even if it's one person. This thing will literally never go away.
So what happens theoretically if no nodes are running though? Let's say a day comes where like the government, let's say hypothetically, right? World governments say if you got a Bitcoin node, we're fucking shooting you out back. Like that's what's happening.
Well,
You're gonna get put down if you have a Bitcoin node. So everyone, let's say for once everyone listens. There's no crazy pirate motherfuckers. People listen. Because they're bitches and they all take down their nodes. What happens?
honestly, I don't know. I guess the whole thing stops.
I don't think that would happen though. I don't think that would
it
happen.
can't. That's the thing. It can't.
Yeah. It's
Like,
fun to think
because
about.
even if if we're running a Bitcoin node, it's like come and find me. Like
Yeah. How could they find
you can just route your shit through so many things and VPN and
proxies
Tor and
and
all
shit,
that stuff,
yeah.
and then just like you can shake your fist at the sky if you think you're gonna stop somebody from running a node.
And on
Someone's
the other
gonna
end of
spin
that,
up a random node on
doesn't matter.
AWS somewhere. They're gonna shut it down, and another one on AWS will pop up or Azure for Microsoft. It'll be all, it can't stop it anymore.
The thing with torrents, they've tried so hard. Like torrents were kind of like this in LimeWire and shit. I mean, P2P is kind of dead now, but torrents are still very alive.
I mean,
They tried so hard to stop
torrents
that.
are still P2P.
It's not no LimeWire
just-
Frostbite type shit though.
No,
It's different. It's a little bit different though.
Yeah, it is a little bit different, but it's the same functionality.
Same, yeah.
essentially. It's just how you interact with it's different.
But they've tried so hard, like MPAA and all this shit, all the movie associations, the game industry,
Yeah.
music industry. They've all tried to stop that shit. They could not. They can't stop torrents. They can't stop.
Yeah,
it.
they can't do anything about it.
They've-
The only thing they can do is scare you.
You know how much money they got? And
Yeah.
They can't stop torrents.
Well, the only thing they can do is scare you.
Yeah.
That's literally all they can do.
Sorry for on a watch
Because
list. We're on a watch list now.
I'm gonna expose myself right now. I got my first email in years
Damn.
about torrenting, and I haven't got one in years.
In years, they said, "Hey,
And
buddy,
the reason why is
slow
because
it
they
down."
don't give. Usually, they don't give a shit.
Unless somebody,
Verizon, they don't give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, I guess Dune was a real hot
Oh,
ticket.
that was though. That was a big deal when it came
That
out. Yeah, Dune.
that it was enough to where one of the ones I was grabbing, because I originally grabbed a 4K copy, but it wasn't playing on Plex for some reason. It would just like hang and stop. And I'm like, all right, I guess
Yeah,
I can't watch the 4K version on the 4K TV like I wanted to. So, I mean, honestly, I should just buy the damn thing. But I'll buy it when it comes out on fucking, like Blu-ray or something. Get the 4K Blu-ray copy,
yeah.
play it on the PS4 or something. But anyway, or just rip it, get a Blu-ray thing and rip it, because I need to do that anyway. I
feel
got
it.
Blu-rays and shit. But anyway, all they can do is scare you. I got my first one because of Dune in so long, and it was only one torrent. It was like their normal, regular
You
1080p
know,
version.
I don't want to get too far off topic, but that is interesting, and that you bring up that it was Dune because
Hmm.
Dune. I have some conspiracy theories that there are bots, like networks of like paid bots or paid companies using bots
Hmm.
to market and advertise movies and shit. And I think Dune was heavily backed. I don't want to get too off
I
topic,
don't know, man. It's Dune.
but
I don't think it needed
I think it was
that.
heavily backed. I don't know.
I don't think. I don't think it needed a boost. It's fucking Dune.
Yeah, you'd be surprised though. You'd be
It's like
surprised.
oh, like, do we need to advertise Star Wars? Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't. I mean, they do, yes,
Hmm.
but they don't need to.
And to go back to the thing about the single all the nodes running out, that
Hmm.
type of thing. That's a doomsday shit that could be applied to anything.
Yeah,
Like all the electricity, that would be a bigger deal if the electricity fucking just cut right now,
yeah, and
like
that's another thing.
all
Like,
across globally.
yeah,
Globally, no electricity. That would be like some doomsday shit.
that's doomsday shit.
Or
Yeah.
if the central government, the Federal Reserve and shit, if they just said one day, "Fuck it, we're taking the ball and leaving.
Hmm.
We're just going home with the ball."
Hmm.
There's all sorts of doomsday shit. So the single node thing, I don't know. It hasn't stopped yet, and torrents hasn't stopped, and electricity hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
So it's not
But
impossible.
the thing about even electricity, you don't need electricity to run the blockchain. You can use
Yeah.
radio signals.
Do you think people are going to do that? They're going to actually do that?
If push comes to shove, if it
Yeah.
becomes a necessity, hell yeah.
You fucking said
Crypto is here, and just because the necessity arrived.
Yeah. So you talking about ham radio? Ham
Yeah,
radio?
people already do it.
Oh
They
shit.
already people already use radio to send Bitcoin and stuff.
That's crazy. I
Mhm.
don't wonder how that fucking works, man. I got to see someone
It's
on YouTube
all it
about
is
that.
is just sending a signal.
You got to get Jamie to pull that up.
Yeah, it's all the whole node thing. You're just broadcasting a signal.
Mm,
That's really it, and someone else is picking that signal up,
yeah.
and then based on the data from that signal, they can transmit a new signal.
So you're basically doing the cryptography by hand. You're like
Yeah.
you're fucking encrypting it yourself and decrypting it on the other end
I-
themselves.
Maybe I don't know. I don't know how the
That sounds
the
like a lot.
intricacies work, but I know
Yeah.
people already do it. It's been around for a few like since 2017.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
that's when I first heard about it.
That's
It was
why
when
this-
I first got in.
That's why this podcast is a good idea for people that don't know about crypto or
Mhm.
maybe want to know more about crypto. Like shit, like I didn't fucking know that. I didn't like the fucking ham radio shit. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I didn't fucking know that.
I just man, like I said, when I research something, I go in. I don't. I go everywhere. I look for all the information,
Damn.
and I have lived, ate, and slept and breathed crypto for the last 4 years.
That's
Just
pretty
looking
intense.
for new information.
Mm.
Not even just looking for the next hot thing to pump. I'm just looking for new cool shit.
Do you watch charts at all?
Sometimes only if I'm looking to buy.
Okay. I don't know for why. I don't know why, but like it's more fun than video games to me for some reason. To like, I like the technicals and shit. They're not always fucking right. Half the time it's astrology for fucking dudes, right?
Mhm.
But it's fun to watch because when it's right, it's like holy shit. But when it's wrong, it's like oh okay, I see why that wouldn't have worked.
Yeah.
I don't know. But charts are fun to watch. I like those.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
see the bars and stuff. The
I
candles.
watch them, but I don't like. I used to like keep a whole window on one screen,
Yeah,
just all different charts.
I remember that. Yeah,
But I quit that.
you found it was unhealthy. It was unhealthy.
Yeah, I knew it was, and it was just like,
It's a dark path.
yeah, I don't know why. I don't even know why I was doing it.
It's a dark path, man. One minute you're staring at charts, next minute you
I don't. The thing is,
You're
I don't
homeless
even
on
know
Times
why
Square.
I was doing it. I didn't care.
oh you don't care about it.
Yeah, I was long term on everything. I didn't give a shit. Everything I sold, I made
Oh,
crazy
that's the
profits
thing.
on.
I don't follow the charts on stuff like Hex and ETH because those
Hmm.
are just long term holds for me. But for like new stuff, I like to keep like
Yeah.
with the BSC. It's a fucking whole shitcoin casino over there, and it's fun to watch. It is just fun to watch to me, because it is fun to see what happens, what works, what doesn't work. And like,
It was just too much for
yeah,
me. I didn't have the time.
those are not long term holds. None of
I didn't.
those.
Yeah, I didn't.
But
I thought about just going in that casino, but luckily I didn't have the
it's
time.
only if you want to gamble. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I knew that. I
it
was just like,
if you're
it was
happy,
just literally like I said,
yeah.
it's a casino. I knew it was. I knew it was a casino.
If you're happy with the shit you got, like
Hmm.
long term wise, it's only if you want to just gamble for fun. Like you want to take 1,000 and gamble for fun. Like
Hmm.
I wouldn't do it on no serious shit. No,
No,
like
yeah, that's literally what casinos are for, aren't they?
yeah, no, it's gambling. Yeah, on the thing.
Yeah. I wasn't trying to get rich off of nothing in there.
There's people that are.
I was just like, let's see what happens.
There's people that are though. Yeah,
Throw a bunch at the wall and see what sticks.
that's what it is
And
basically.
if it don't, it don't. And if something do, hey, that's cool.
Yeah,
And it'll make up for all the other failed ones.
I'm not shilling any of those. I'm not shilling any
Yeah.
of them.
I'm not shilling anything except Hex.
X. Like I was mentioning the BSC network, but no, I'm not going to mention those shit coins because those are all a lot of them.
Yeah.
They're rug pulls. I'm not going to say any names.
Yeah, they're all there's like it's like
Not all of them.
99% scams.
Yeah, not all of them, but pretty much all
Yeah,
of them.
99% are scams.
Yeah,
And that's crazy. And then people swear up and down how great BSC Binance Smart Chain is,
yeah.
but it's not. It's just Binance.
If Pulse taps into that, Pulse Chain taps into that, if it has some of that, that's good. It has to have some of that chaos.
Some of that what?
That chaos.
I mean, anybody can bring the chaos. The
Yeah.
only reason Binance Smart
It's
Chain
good.
has the chaos
Yeah.
is because it's Binance.
it's good for the network to have that chaos, though. You don't want all of it. You don't want to be 100%
No, I
chaos,
know.
but you want some of that, at least 50%.
But because it's Binance, that's why they have so
40%.
much chaos.
Yeah. 40% chaos, 40% law, 10% neutral, right? It's from around that. I don't know.
I mean, Pulse Chain it's gonna have a bunch of shit, just like any other
Yeah.
EVM fork does. It's all a matter of time.
Hopefully, it's a good launch, smooth launch. Also, there's a lot of people that still don't understand what Pulse Chain is, and like they heard about the sacrifice maybe,
Hmm.
but they don't know what the fuck it is. And I'm trying to tell them like it's a network. It's what ETH is, but
Who have you been trying to tell?
I don't want to say names or nothing like
You
that.
don't have to. Just like
Some people I know.
okay,
People I
so
know.
like physically.
Yeah, like I see
Okay.
these people every day.
I
And
thought you mean like
they're my homies, but I be telling them like they don't understand a lot of the
I thought
crypto
you meant
stuff.
like on the internet. I was like, don't
No,
even try.
no, in real life, no, like
Okay, real life people. All right, I see.
yeah. But so it's just like with a lot of crypto stuff, it's abstract concepts.
Mhm.
It goes over people's heads sometimes. It's hard to explain it.
I'm dealing with that right now, and that's part of the motivation that I had to do this was because I was trying to explain crypto to somebody who like okay, so found this house near next like a few houses down from where my grandma lived in East Liberty,
Yeah.
trying to buy it.
Mhm.
Um, and I tell her like I didn't plan on like putting in an offer literally the day we saw it
Yeah.
because we saw just how much development was going on there, and a bunch of other houses on the street got bought up by more than likely some corporation, some developer. But the only reason that house is still there, more than likely, is because the owner is like some type of like community development like thing. I don't really remember the specifics,
Yeah.
but they don't want to sell to those people.
Yeah.
They want to know that someone's gonna live in there,
That's good.
and that's awesome. And it's just like I used to live on that street. I grew up there. It'd be great. But I told her like the money right now it's in crypto, and she's all like, okay, well can you like show like your crypto account with your name on it? And I'm like, no,
Well,
because there is no account. There is no names.
you have to prove something though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I was like I said, I wasn't prepared to actually put in an offer yet. It was more like if I don't do it now, someone else is gonna take it.
Yeah. Okay.
So it was more like okay. And so I was like, yeah, I was ready to liquidate enough to buy the house and pay for any extra bullshit to squash the thing and get and close on it. But then there was this problem. Oh well, they also want to know that you have money for the renovation, and I'm like, why?
Why is that their business?
Like, that's my question. I'm like, why?
Yo,
And I'm like, and I'm like, okay. And I
yeah.
asked her, is there a minimum that they want to see?
Mm.
So she comes back to me and guess how much the minimum was,
For the house?
or the minimum for the renovation that the house is 42. I
Oh,
got that covered.
It's probably an extra 42.
I got that covered on for with my liquid stuff.
But it's probably an extra 42.
But
It's probably like 42 plus 42. No, it's
I
more than that.
wish.
It's more than that.
$200,000.
Nah, they're just fucking around at that point, man. They're just milking. They're trying to get what they can.
They're not getting that money.
Mm-hmm.
They just want to know that I have that much.
Oh, why do they care?
Exactly my fucking point. Like
Yeah.
like I don't get it. And she seems the realtor. She's my mom's friend. She seems to just think this is okay and normal. And I'm like, it's literal piece of shit. It's almost falling apart. The brickwork is still good. So and like the foundation is still there, but we gotta tear out basically everything.
Yeah.
It needs new floors, new roof, new bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, why do you want to know that I got all this money? I'm fucking trying to buy it, so of course I got something. I'm doing something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What if the shit's free? What if I got somebody who is doing it for free? What, you know what I'm saying? What if I know somebody with a bunch of materials that they just like, yeah, I can't do nothing with it.
For all they know, you could want to live like the dudes in Fight Club, like how they were living at that house that they were at, Project Mayhem house. Like
Yeah,
for all they know,
it's like for all I know, I could be the one that is the labor. You know what I'm saying? I could have been sourcing all the
they
stuff.
took one look at you like he's not picking up no hammer.
Like
He's
no,
not picking up no
we
knives.
haven't seen each. They don't know what I look like.
They don't even. Oh,
We've
really?
never. I'm only dealing with the agent,
Wow.
and I'm dealing, and their agent is dealing with mine.
Yeah. Are you trying to buy it in cash or with a mortgage?
Yeah.
Oh, you're trying to buy it in cash.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know why that matters then.
Yeah, exactly. But trying to explain to her that there is, like, where my crypto is, there is no trace of ownership other than
Because that's the point.
me literally showing you. But it's pointless to show you if you don't even know what the hell I'm looking at.
You should have just.
And I'm looking at her. I'm looking
Yeah.
at her while I'm trying to explain it
Mhm.
as like simplistic as I can. And it's like I'm a Martian.
You should have
speaking
just
to
gave
a
them what they
caveman.
wanted. Just give them the numbers with your name on a timestamp or something. I don't fucking know. You know?
No, they want it like they want more institutional shit.
Oh,
But like I'm not too sure if I have to show that now
yeah.
because she had me sign some affidavit saying that I have at least 200,000 in crypto.
Okay.
Um,
That's good.
and we got it notarized at her realtor office by like I guess her boss or something. So hopefully that's
good.
that's enough, and they're not like, oh, we still want to see approval, you know.
Yeah. Are there any housing companies, like when you were looking, did any of them accept crypto, anything like that? Any,
No, I don't think any of them are going to.
like
That's
even-
why I need to get rich enough to build that company myself because I
Yeah.
don't think anyone's going to do it.
like a mortgage company.
Even the people there, they have some crypto.
Yeah.
And I don't think, and they probably don't have a lot. They probably just do $5 in
yeah, a
there.
little something, something.
You know, every now and again, they'll like, oh, buy a little bit of crypto.
Yeah.
So they probably have never even thought of cashing out into something like a house.
Yeah.
So they don't care to even try. I floated the idea to her, and she's like, not it. Just the body language. She's like not even responding to that concept, and I'm just like, okay, I guess I have to do it myself.
Yeah. At some point, I don't know. That's a good idea actually, because there's
No,
mortgage
it's a
companies.
good idea right now.
Because there's mortgage companies that don't accept it, right?
Yeah,
but there's gonna be people like you.
Yeah, everybody's getting rich off of crypto. There's going to need to be some way to where
You gotta look at the camera and say that. You gotta inspire somebody out there one day. I don't know. Somebody else would.
No, I'm going to do the shit. If somebody wants to try to get there before me, you know, that's all cool. Hold up. All right, so
We back.
yeah, we're back, and we're back with beer.
I want to say something.
Yep.
Shout out to Tommy Wright III.
Tommy who?
Tommy Wright the third.
Tommy Reich the third.
Yo, I've been bumping this dude's music lately.
Oh, okay.
This is like old '90s Memphis rap. I've been bumping his shit lately, and I was listening to it on the way here. It knocks. What were you gonna say?
Oh, about getting rich enough to start my own company that'll buy houses and take crypto in them.
Crypto-backed mortgages. That idea.
Yeah, it's either we're still too early for that, or somebody just hasn't figured out how to do it yet.
I know. I wonder, mortgage companies now, right? It's all leverage. Like I would assume, how much of it's leverage for them when they
Yeah,
get started?
but here's the thing.
When they get started, it's all leverage. Right?
I don't want people to have to use, a custodial institution.
Yeah.
I want them to be able to buy big ticket items like a house straight from their MetaMask wallet or their Ledger or Trezor.
Dude. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
How you're gonna do that? I don't know, but
Exactly,
it's there.
I don't know.
It is there.
I don't know enough about the real estate industry to even fathom it, but I'm gonna figure it out.
I think that's worthwhile pursuit. It is. When I bought my place, I pretty much deferred to my real estate agent. Like she knew what she was doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yep, same.
Yeah, like that's where I'm at. But I found that it's easy to take that exam because most real estate agents, they're just doing it as some side shit. They're not doing it because it's not their 9 to 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
Because it's really not. You just show the people the house, be a salesman. There's an exam you got to take, but I don't mess with that. I don't know. That's a worthwhile pursuit, though. I think it is.
Yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to, dig into that. But for now, I'm just gonna. I still need to learn. These are new problems that I didn't think I would come across.
That's like Naval. If you listen to any Naval stuff, he's always
all the time.
He's always talking about that shit. Add value to society.
Yeah, you got to figure out what society wants, but does not yet know how to get.
And when you solve those problems, you get rewarded.
And I figured out something that society wants for sure, but they don't know how yet to get it. And that is buying big shit with just their crypto wallet instead of relying on some third-party exchange.
I think that's a lot better than my idea for what I was going to do. I was going to develop something on Pulse Chain. Your idea is way better. My idea was just some coin that's back to like drug prices.
Because
whatever weed price is, it would be back to whatever it would be pegged to that. That was the idea.
There's definitely ways, You just have to figure it out, and it's probably a logistics issue too. Like I just thought of escrow. Like there is decentralized escrow services. There should, at least I'm pretty sure there is.
Yeah, there is.
And I deliver. We both in conditional. We both have to sign a transaction.
Yeah, you would also have to figure out property taxes with the government. I don't know if they would accept crypto. That's the other thing.
Well,
because they're a custodial instrument. They'll only take fiat probably.
Yeah, well, I can pay the taxes in fiat.
Yeah, property taxes. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'll pay that in fiat, but the sale of the house.
Oh no, yeah.
Or the sale of the car, or whatever it is, or if it's a boat. I mean, it's all the same thing, really. It's just, the whole issue of the whole, it's over $10,000, so the government has to know about it.
Yeah.
But, I hear them talking about $600 transaction.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy to me.
Nuts.
Because, they're talking about this unrealized gains tax.
Yeah.
You know about this?
And that's the most stupid. That's literally saying don't invest. We're just going to take your money anyway.
Yeah. They're just talking about it for billionaires, right? But back in 1914, I don't know the exact date. Jamie'd have to pull it up. Back in 1914 or whatever, there was income tax was put in for millionaires. Now when you get your paycheck, a third of it's fucking taken out by the man. You know? So that's interesting to think about. That unrealized gains tax for billionaires. Anything that gets implemented because of the billionaires, it's going to trickle down to you at some point.
Yeah, eventually.
Not you, but if you're listening to this at work, you're going to be paying those taxes.
I remember income tax was supposed to only be for rich people. Or so I hear. Historians fact check me. Jamie, get on that.
It used to be. There's just going to be some dude listening to this at work, and he's going to be like, bruh, a third of my paycheck. He probably just stopped.
That was supposed to be for them, and I don't think it was supposed to be permanent either.
It
The IRS was, if I remember correctly, Jamie, fact check me on this one. That the IRS was brought up to fund the Civil War.
originally, but it stuck around. Why? You never
Yep,
know. You never
exactly.
know.
You know, COVID vaccines was supposed to be temporary, but it seems like we're going to have them until like 2030, 100,000. Like,
Booster shots.
our next evolution of humans are going to still be worrying about COVID. It's like, damn, those humans from 2 billion years ago
It's back at
and
Mad
their
Day.
COVID.
It was literally going to be on some back at Mad Day type shit.
Yeah, like back in my day, we didn't have no COVID.
Oh man.
You know what I'm
Fuck,
saying?
what
It's like, okay, Grandpa.
was it?
And then the next generation is going to be, I've never lived a life without COVID.
Born with COVID.
Right? Everybody's wearing still suits like in Dune.
Oh shit, that's absurd. Yo, have you heard about the bachelor tax? You paying that?
Bachelor tax. What?
You heard about the bachelor tax?
No.
No, it's just this is just for fun. Just bringing this since we're talking about IRS shit and taxes and shit. There was multiple times throughout U.S. history and other countries' histories too. They tried to implement what was called a bachelor tax.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're a single unmarried man, pay up. Back then, when this was implemented, they tried to implement this. It was for $1. Nobody listened. I mean, this was back when $1 was
It was like a good
yeah,
bit of money.
a dollar, yeah. But they implemented this. You can look this up. They implemented this back like way back. Before the Roaring '20s, like slave times maybe. No one paid. They tried to implement this. No, they tried to collect. No one would fucking pay it. No one
Wow.
would pay it. Jamie would have to fact check that though, but that's just interesting to think about.
Yeah.
The bachelor's tax.
Eventually I'll have a Jamie to yell at back there.
I think you should do the next one. I know this is off. You should probably Twitch stream the next one. Like whoever your guest is, make sure they're comfortable with it. But like,
Yeah, I
do it
do
on
want to
Twitch.
get to that point, but I didn't want to.
You are at that point. You could do it now.
Yeah, I still need the.
Oh, the
the
USB.
hook-
yeah.
I still need a new audio interface.
Because it has to go through the computer. That is, yeah. You're right. You're right.
You know,
I mean, you're mentally. I think you're ready for that.
mentally probably,
Yeah.
but gear wise, no, we're not real. I'm not that at the point where I want to be.
Yo, send
because
your.
I do want to have like the multi-camera setup and everything, but I would need a Jamie to click buttons.
You know what you should
and
do?
change cameras and stuff.
Because you're gonna edit this later.
Yeah.
You should. We should both look at the camera and say something about donating or whatever, and put up a fucking QR code or something.
No, I'm not asking for that yet.
You should be like, yo, you want to get this nigga some gear? You want some?
I'm not asking for that
You
yet.
can get some gear. You fucking donate to this address. It could be I don't know any ERC20 or whatever. I don't know.
No, I'm not asking for that yet. I don't want any money from anybody.
Is it too good for that?
I want to, because if I can't do it without that, then I shouldn't be doing it at all.
Yes. Yes. That's one way to look at it. That's a lot of integrity. There's other people that don't have that kind of integrity. They just be like, yo, give me money. Like now. Like
In the dark side, Phil.
yo, yeah. like, there's other people that they have a lot less qualms about that. They don't care.
No, I'm definitely not that type of person. I can't, if someone wants to figure out how to send me money, then that's on them. They figure out my address. Well, I guess they technically know it because my ETH name, my ENS name, is
Yeah.
on my Twitter. Bongjuice.eth. Well, I just gave it away.
Did you put anything on that domain? If you go to that domain right now, is there anything that'll come up?
Yeah, there's a
Or does it just take
it's
you
like
to
a
the...
templated website of
Okay.
stuff from my ICTV YouTube channel. Even though
That's
I'm
good.
not too sure how
I've been thinking about using mine because I have one for ECG Labs. I've been thinking about using it as just like a portfolio page. I don't know. I think that'd be nice.
Oh, so you have one too?
I do. I have like 4 ENS domains.
Oh, did you get the airdrop?
Yes, it was nice, but I haven't done anything with it. I just have it sitting there.
Yeah,
I
I didn't move. I haven't sold mine yet either.
I just have it sitting there. But I have 4 domains: ECG Labs, upallnight.eth. That was my other. That's a failed venture. Or
I think
whatever.
I got 4 too.
I also have one that I'm hoping somebody reaches out to me. You know who you are? There's a dude. This is like a little esoteric. There's a dude on 4chan.
Yeah.
You ever tried to get domains before other people tried to get domains?
No.
I think I got lucky on one. I'm not going to shout it out, but there's this dude on 4channel out on Biz or whatever. I don't know if he's going to come for this domain. He has a website where it's called Horfax or Colfax. They got both of the domains. It's about like exposing women or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought the domain before him. And I'm
Oh.
challenging him to buy it from me. So dude that always posts on 4chan, and I know what he posts. Like I see his things, like because he posts a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
He's like one of those like trip fag, name fag kind of guys.
Oh, okay.
He's one of those
He's
kind of
one
dudes.
of those.
So
That's
I'm
what I was
calling him out.
wondering. What if he was one of them?
I'm calling him out. I got your domain, the ENS domain. If he wants it,
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
All right.
That's all I'm saying on that.
All right. Cool. Yep. I'm not selling any of mine. I don't have plans to sell them
Yeah.
because I got one. I got one from my alt,
Mm-hmm.
which I will not name. I got one for Bong Juice.
There you go.
I got one for Hollow Soul Media.
For all your thingies. Oh,
I know I had another one, but I forgot what it was.
this is good since your camera's doing it again. But I was gonna say,
Oh, for real?
it's
Damn,
doing it
that was
again.
quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
no.
overheating. I'm gonna turn it off.
So I was gonna say something about ENS domains, because your podcast is for people that don't know crypto, right? So this is just for anyone listening that doesn't know about what we're talking about. ENS domains are so we're moving into Web 3. If you don't understand, we're moving into Web 3.0. ENS, these are decentralized internet websites, which means you're not going through Azure to get to these websites. You're going through Ethereum and these nodes. Oh shit, I'm getting the camera on me. So
You don't care about me.
that's the point. That's the whole point. What we're talking about are these are specialized domains, internet websites that you can go to that are hosted not through any, Google, Amazon, none of that bullshit. These are hosted decentrally on the blockchain. That's what we're talking about. We bought a bunch of these domains for fun. Not a bunch, but I bought some for fun. He bought some for fun. Other people were buying some for fun. The ENS domains. That's what they are. That's it. That's all I got.
All right, hold up.
That's all I got.
Grab this mic so it's not going to waste on this camera.
I think that's a good summary of ENS.
I mean,
Is there anything you want to add to that?
yeah, I'll add my description of ENS.
I think that's about solid, but there might be more to it. I mean, there's a coin called ENS that you can buy as well, token ENS. But that's what ENS does. It provides website domain services on the Ethereum blockchain.
Yeah, so just like when you go to get a normal website, you go to Wix or Squarespace or GoDaddy.
Yeah,
Instead of going to them and then paying them to host it, their domain for you, you can go to ENS and have a domain built on Ethereum. And the main difference, they function the same way, but the main difference between ENS domain names and a normal domain name is that a normal domain name can be seized
Yes.
by any government that doesn't like what your website is about.
VR deepfake porn.
A normal domain name can be seized, but with ENS, those domain names are basically Ethereum tokens. They're NFTs, non-fungible tokens.
Yeah.
That's all. So the government can't seize them without actually coming to your house and saying, "Hey, log into your MetaMask right now," and or give me your private keys right now. You know what I mean? But then they have to detain you to keep you from moving your assets while they, deal with your private keys.
Yeah.
But essentially, they would have to literally come and take it. They would have to come to your house and take your website from you.
Yeah. Physically, they take your.
Yes, they physically come to your house, and they will physically come to your house and take your website away, if that comes down to it. But
I mean, you could probably get it on the library if you go to the library computer or something. If it's that bad, get you a burner laptop. I don't.
yeah,
I don't know.
but hey, if you're doing anything with ENS that the government might want to shut down, then there's probably better places to do that than ENS.
Yeah.
Or the other one, Unstoppable Domains, which
Yeah.
I like Unstoppable Domains a little better
Yeah.
because they don't expire.
Oh, they don't.
No.
I don't know about that.
The, they were. I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know who was first.
I know about ENS, but I don't know
I don't
about
know who was
unstoppable
first,
domains.
but
That's actually cool. So they
yeah, they
don't
don't
expire.
expire.
Wow. You hear?
With ENS, you set your own expiration date,
Yeah.
but with unstoppable domains, they don't expire at all.
That is worth pointing out to anyone who's looking to get a domain. You're starting a business, you want to get a domain, and you don't want to pay those renewal fees. That's something right there. Those
Yeah,
unstoppable
I liked
domains.
them 1st,
Mm-hmm.
and I probably still like them more. But the only reason is just I don't use any of them right now. It's just Ethereum gas fees.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
I
not
remember
doing
like
anything with them.
because
I'm not doing
when I
anything with
first
mine.
when Unstoppable Domains first came out, it was like $40 for a domain.
Yeah.
$40,
How much is
and
it?
no matter it's still I think it's still $40,
Oh,
but
okay. So what's the problem here?
Ethereum.
Oh,
If you're paying
when
an
you make
Ethereum,
changes to it.
yeah, if you're paying an Ethereum, um, gas fees are just atrocious. They do. I'm pretty sure they have a way you can buy them with your debit card.
Yeah.
So maybe that probably gives Unstoppable Domains an edge over ENS.
Yeah.
The fact that you can do that, but I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that.
No, that was it. That was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that
there's
don't expire, and
there's an edge,
yeah.
and that ties into like what you want to do with the mortgage stuff.
Mm-hmm.
With that, someone took domain services and applied them to crypto. So it's like, what else can we apply to crypto? You know?
Pretty much anything. It's just
Yeah.
how do you integrate it with the real world.
Yeah. How do you do it?
With domains, it's easy because it's already that aspect of the real world is already digital.
Yeah. Making things digital.
Yeah.
There's NFTs. NFTs are there's I don't know how I want to phrase this exactly. So I mean you're familiar with NFTs. You know,
Yes.
all the different pictures, the apes.
The picture NFTs, yeah.
Yes. So you're familiar with those.
The profile picture NFTs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read a very funny conspiracy theory about
What?
this. So there's some asshole on 4chan, some random dude, some anon, not a bad dude or none. He said that each NFT is a demon. Yeah, yeah, I know this is absurd, but it's that idea, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where I'm going with that, but I thought it was worth mentioning. I thought it was funny because there's a lot of happening in the crypto space right now because of that. Not because of NFTs, but because people trying to solve problems like how to sell art within it with
Yeah.
crypto, things like that.
Yeah. NFTs are cool when they're done right.
Mm.
You know,
When have they done wrong?
profile pictures.
Oh, those. But
Yeah.
you have one.
I have one. Yeah,
Yeah.
because some of them were free. Some of them I got for free.
Oh, you
Some of
use
them I was just like,
yeah.
this could be. Richard was like, yo, this looks like this local top here. So I'm like, all right. If I buy a bunch of crap NFTs on Cardano,
Yeah.
or like even some ones with cool ideas around them, like some stuff, whatever. I'm
Mhm.
like, all right, it's whatever. I'm just throwing money away at this point. I know it,
Mhm.
but I don't care. It's just like I could probably turn around and sell them for more in the bear market
Yeah.
because I bought them at the top. I could
Mhm.
sell them at the bottom and get more tokens for it.
Are you buying high and selling low?
No, it's like
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
you buy one for 40 ADA, right?
Yeah.
ADA at the time was $2.80.
Yeah.
That's over $100.
Mhm.
But you could sell in the bear market when ADA's like less than $1.
Mhm.
It'll be more ADA than what you started with.
Yeah. Okay.
You
All
know what
right.
I
I see
mean?
that. You're swing trading
So I
it.
could sell it so I'll buy it for 40 ADA, and it's like, let's say it's 100 something, like $150. If I were to sell it for that same $150, it would be more ADA than it would be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're swing trading. That's what you're doing.
I don't even know what to call it because
Yeah.
I don't
No,
even
that's literally swing trading.
I don't consider it swing trading.
No, it is.
because
It literally is. You're swing trading, but you're not doing it off of USD. You're doing it off of ADA or ADA.
Yeah.
No, that's swing trading. That's what that is. That's literally what that is, dude. You're swing trading. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I don't consider it that
You're gambling.
because it's just like because it's like and some of them are most of the ones that I bought are game related, and that's where I was gonna say that's when NFTs are done right is when they're done for a
I've had
game
ideas for that. I've had
because
ideas for that.
NFTs as art is stupid,
Yeah.
but NFT game assets no that makes sense.
When I was playing Gods Unchained, I kind of realized like what that could be. What do you think about like, say, a Call of Duty game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where the weapons are
Yeah,
NFTs.
that's literally that's the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
literally what people have been calling for a while, but
and
nobody seems to be able to do it right.
when someone dies, you could pick up that crazy high level shit and see what the fuck that's like. I don't know. But yeah, that's an idea. Because people right now in the game in the blockchain space. I've been game developing for 4 years, about 3-4 years now. I'm burnt out on it. I'm gonna be fucking real with you. I'm burnt out on it. Like I've been doing this shit, and it's fun, yeah, but it's a thankless job. And like I was talking to Crypto Kool-Aid about this, and he was saying like, don't run, like run, and he's right. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying, and like I've been doing this for 4 years now.
Shout out the Kool-Aid.
Shout out to Kool-Aid. I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I'm looking at it like, yo, like I've been looking into coding like stuff on Pulse Chain when that comes out, and I want to develop things that are going to actually affect things. Like games, you play a video game. A video game's like a movie. You play a video game,
Yeah.
you watch a movie, you move on with your life. It's whatever. But like something that actually helps people, that's way more.
Yeah.
But
But you can still do that with video games. It's just like
to an extent, I've been thinking about
But like no, I mean like with Gods Unchained.
yeah,
That helped me.
yeah.
I got paid a lot of money just to play that game.
That's not my point.
And the cards that I've gotten are worth
money.
quite a bit of money.
That's when it is helping. But I'm saying like overall, like say, because I've been working on this Unreal Engine game, right, for probably about 2 years now. I've been working on this shit for a while. I'm at a point like I'm ready to just put the shit out for free. Like that sounds stupid when you think about it. Like, dude, you've been working on this. Why are you putting it out for free? You should be paying. But I'm at a point I just want to put it out and be like, here, have it. I want people to play it. Just have it.
Because if it's free, somebody will play it.
I just want people to play it at this point. And I'm like, what if it could be something that could benefit people? That I'm putting it out for free and it benefits you. I don't know, like some shit like that.
Is it playable?
Exactly. The other game can't be an NFT game. The one game's a third person shooter. That's not. I can't incorporate NFTs into that. The second game is a like multiplayer. You remember FIFA Street?
Yep.
It's that. I'm trying to make FIFA Street, but edgy as fuck. That's it. That's literally it. And you could maybe do some NFT shit with the players, but I don't want to go full EA with it because that's the problem with AAA gaming right now. Is or not people, companies are trying to make it very. What's the fucking word? They want your money. They want your money. Have you played a AAA game recently?
No.
They want your fucking money, dude.
Well, actually, no. I was playing Squadrons earlier.
Okay, no, that's actually good. That's EA though.
Yeah.
That is EA. Have you paid any DLC for that or been?
No,
coerced?
I got it for free because of Twitch Prime.
Oh shit! You're invalidating my whole point right now. Holy shit! Leave this in though. Leave this in. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this will age like wine. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I'm leaving it all in.
A lot of the gaming. I don't want to be in the gaming industry, but I like game development stuff. But I want to move away from it to work on other things that could be beneficial to people. I don't know what.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
No, it's cool.
And Kool-Aid gave some good ass advice. Crypto Kool-Aid. Shout out to you, man.
Well, that's good. Well, honestly, I don't really know what else to talk about.
I don't know. Your shit when your monitors went to sleep there.
Yeah, I know.
You turn those on.
For what?
I don't know. So Jamie could pull it up.
We ain't got nothing to pull up. Yeah, I don't know where else to go with that. I don't know.
That could be episode 1 right there.
Did we talk? What did we talk about? Did we talk about everything?
So what did we talk about? We talked about what I got into. We talked about the stuff with what's going on with your mortgage. What's going on?
Yeah, trying to buy the house.
Trying to buy the house.
You know,
you want to buy
and telling them I don't have proof of funds right now because it's all in crypto.
Yeah.
And then our big stake don't end until like the 21st.
No, you didn't say anything about that.
No, well, I didn't mention that, but
Yeah.
that's one of the hurdles. Is I
Wait.
got a big stake ending on the 21st,
Oh shit. Like this
and
this month?
yeah,
Good shit. Okay.
well, it's my monthly.
But no, yeah, it's good shit though.
Yeah,
I'm laddered out, but like if you have a stake, like yeah, that's good.
yeah. This whole like
That's money. That's bread. That, like
when they because yeah, when she told me like, oh, you're gonna need an extra to prove you got an extra 200,000,
yeah,
and I'm like, I don't want to liquidate all my shit just to prove I have it
yeah.
and put it and just to prove I have it and put it in some account where you can see it.
You're gonna get taxed on that too.
Yeah, exactly. I
Yeah,
didn't want that. So I haven't done anything.
yeah.
It was just like, all right, I throw like like 30,000 into Coinbase just to like show I had some shit. But I'm like, it's I didn't sell it. It's still in the crypto.
Mm-hmm.
But and I'm just like, if they're going to accept these numbers, which are in crypto, there's no USD values on these statements that I'm getting from Coinbase,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what they want. They want like statements, and I'm like, all right, I'll show you what I got, but it's not in the USD. There's no USD like chart or
Yeah.
calculation. It's just a ledger of my transactions, deposited X amount of thousands of ADA,
Mm-hmm.
deposited for ETH, like,
Stuff like that.
yeah. So I don't know. We'll see.
No.
And if I don't get it, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah.
I've already been like, yeah, I really want it, but I don't want it to the point where like you're gonna try to get me to liquidate
Yeah.
just to show off.
Yeah. You shouldn't do that.
Like I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like what USD value are comfortable with selling at? Because
Plus,
that's the other thing.
I don't have that liquid anyway. The 200,000,
Yeah.
like that ain't liquid. Why would I keep that liquid? It's
Yeah.
not doing anything for me if it's liquid.
That's true.
That's broke people shit.
Yeah. I just wanted to say as well. I don't know if you want to wrap this up soon, or if you want to keep going.
No, we could wrap it up.
I can wrap it up. But I'm going to say, as far as the trading bot, it's going good so far.
Is
Pennies in front of a freight train, of course. I know pennies in front of a freight train. I know. So I started this shit last Saturday before we went to New York. So far, about 170. It's good. Off of about 6,000. It kind of, I look at it the same way as staking. But my point of bringing this up, because I know trading bots are dangerous when you're playing with exchanges.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to bring this up just to say, like, before we wrap this up, if you have the time right now, I'm saying this in front of the camera. If you have the time right now, like, if you got time, like, do Udemy courses, man. Like, learn how to code, learn how to make your own trading bots, like, learn how to stake, learn how proof of work works, learn how that stuff works. Right now, it's just insane. The passive income that people are leaving on the table, you don't have to work for this shit. You can leave it. You can, like, set it and leave it. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just want to say that. You can leave that in. I don't know.
Hey, that's what you had to say. That's what you had to say.
I had to say that. The trading bot's been good, though. And that's one to urge people, like, Udemy courses right now. Like,
But has it been as good as a hex stake?
yes. I'm going to say yes.
You gonna say yes?
I'm going to say yes. The Hex has been fire for me as far as the stakes go. And the price appreciation, like the way the price has been going. With the trading bot, it has been comparable. It's only been a week. I'm going to be honest with you. We went to New York last week. For people that don't know, we went to New York last week. So that was like last Saturday. Now it's what, Tuesday?
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
It's been about 3-4 days. I gave it $6,000. You gave me 170 back. That's nothing to scoff at. I want to say that's nothing to scoff at because like there's people working at Walmart right now. There's people working at like the gas stations and shit, and that's their weekly pay. Like that's what they make in a week. So I just want to say like don't ignore any of these opportunities. Hex is an opportunity. Trading bots are an opportunity. Everything is an opportunity right now. No, not scams, not rug pulls. Don't chase. There's a lot of scams in this space. But there's so many opportunities right now. It's absurd. It is absurd. Like, it really is. Hex is one of them, for sure. ETH. Pulse, if you have not sacrificed in Pulse, that's another one. If you haven't sacrificed in Pulse, that is another one right now. I'm waiting on that shit. That shit is gonna be crazy. And it's if you like the BSC shitcoin casino, if you like gambling, that's another spot because people going to be developing on that chain as well. So that's a thing to think about. There's gonna be people selling rug pulls on that.
Not only that, but they get a copy of all their shitty ERC20s
You get
on
it.
Pulse Chain.
Yeah, you get double. Yeah, that's actually
And then they can take their shitty ERC20s and then bridge them into Pulse Chain.
That's another
And then
one.
they can provide liquidity between the ETH version and the Pulse version of their shitty ERC PRC20.
I know. Yes.
And then they can get liquidity on that, and then they can go yield farm in some shitty fucking thing where they
Yeah.
can take their shitty stuff and yield farm on that.
It's weird how it works.
Because
There's a lot.
you know.
There's going to be a lot of opportunities coming up.
Oh yeah.
Like easily to say, there's going to be a lot of fucking. If you're listening to this podcast right now, what is this podcast called?
I don't know yet.
I don't know yet. But if you're listening to this right now, like, dude, this guy was telling me like years ago, like about XRP, and I slept on XRP and I slept on like some of this dude put me on opportunities. You should, if you're listening to this right now, please just have an open mind about crypto. If you are not into crypto, this space, it's not going away. Like, you're looking at the internet back in like 1996, 97, like when people weren't, it was AOL chat rooms and shit. Like, you like get on this shit, dude. If you got time after work, code if you can. That's a lot to say because I mean the PlayStation is more tempting. It is. If you got time after work, if you got time, look into this stuff, man. Seriously.
And if you want to play video games, just play Gods Unchained or some other bullshit like Axie Infinity.
Yeah, you can make money.
Get paid.
You can make money on playing games now, dude. Like, stop fucking around. I don't know. Stop fucking playing, man. It's fun.
You get paid for playing video games without a sponsor.
Yeah,
the game sponsors you. Like,
Yeah.
that's the best part now.
You don't gotta, if you one of those weird motherfuckers like me, I don't like being on camera. This is one of my rare appearances on camera. I don't like being on camera, but if you one of those motherfuckers, you can't Twitch stream and shit. You ain't on no YouTube shit. You ain't Odyssey library type shit. You can't be on camera. Just play the game and make money. Skip that whole having an audience shit. Skip all that. You don't need donations, subs. Have the game pay you. I don't know. That's what we're thinking about.
I got good at Gods Unchained, and I'm ranked up. I'm almost at the top.
Are you good at playing against other people?
Yes.
You are?
I win most of my games.
Oh, I'm taking L's. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, you will because you don't know how to play yet.
Yeah, I'm still figuring out the deck balancing. Like,
yeah,
what decks are better against other decks.
That's what I was saying. Like, if you want to, because they have direct challenge.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just type the code in, and
Yeah. Are you like? Because with most
I'm playing almost all the time.
with most carding games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you playing to some sort of meta?
I play whatever's good.
So you are playing to a meta.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna lose.
What would you say that meta is?
It changes all the time.
What's the meta right now? Right, what are you playing right now?
I got two decks that I'm bossing with right now. One is a death deck, and the other one's my nature deck that I
Death and nature. Okay.
upgraded my nature deck to actually be like viable.
Yeah, nature seems kind of powerful right now.
If you got the right cards, it is. Yeah.
I don't know.
And
You
I
said
got a lot of good nature cards. That's why I was nature for so long. But
Like what kind of good cards? What you mean?
like Selena, I got her. I got Selena's bow,
Yeah, you know
which is lit. I got and I got like a lot of the early ones too, like the ones you want to play early, like Viking, like Axewoman. You drop her, she has blitz, so she can attack a creature on her first turn.
Oh yeah, that's good. It's not that sleep thing.
Yeah, but you can go to gudex.com and look up what the meta is.
gudex.com.
Yeah, and you can copy it. I mean, there's a good chance you're not going to have the cards that they have.
Okay.
But you can copy the deck and import it into your game.
So wait, is that the game? You're just copying what deck is on that website?
Recently, they installed or upgraded the game.
Yeah.
So where you can create deck codes.
Oh, okay.
And you can share your deck with other people, and then they can take your deck and then build it.
Hmm.
But you're not obviously not going to have every card, and
Yeah.
it'll show you as
Yeah.
soon as you hit the import. It'll say you don't have these cards.
Excellent. Yeah.
And if I find a deck that's like at the top for the meta for the last like it'll show like ranked last 3 days, and these are the top decks. So I'll look at the top decks and I'll import their code, and if I have enough cards, like if I'm missing, like I usually won't use it if I'm missing more than 4 cards.
Yeah.
Like if I'm missing 4 cards, that's like my minimum. If I'm missing four, I'll be like, all right, I'll fill in with what I think will be good.
Go work.
But then once I figure out the deck, I'm like, okay, I don't need this, I don't need that,
Mm-hmm.
and I do this, that, another. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to figure out how to build a good deck by yourself.
Yeah.
You need external input.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, yeah, if you want to have like a bunch of friendly matches, I could tell you, what you could be doing better,
Where did you
even
find?
with the starter decks.
Yeah. Where did you find yours? Did you just trial by flame? You just played random
For
people
the
online?
longest time, it was trial by flame,
You just played random people over and over?
and I kept losing, and I win occasionally.
Yeah.
I eventually built a deck that would let me win occasionally,
Yeah.
and I think like the win percentage on that one was like 30 to 40%. But once I realized I had enough cards in my arsenal because I've been playing so long,
Yeah.
and it's not even that I've been buying them. I've bought cards, yes. I bought packs whenever they're released.
Mm-hmm.
They're out right now, if you want to buy them. But fuck, what was I about to say? Oh, I bought cards, but I played enough, and I lost enough, and I just keep racking up experience points. And every time you level up, you get a free pack.
Wow.
So eventually, I'm some of my best cards that I got from free packs.
I see. Are the free packs given out regularly or what? No. Is that still
Every
happening?
time you level up is when you get a pack.
Oh, okay. All right. I need to level up more.
Every time you play a match, you get experience points, win or lose.
Yeah.
All
right,
in
that's
the
gotta lose a
beginning,
lot.
you don't have to worry about ranking up, but you do want to play ranked matches so you can get that experience and level up,
Yeah.
and then get packs. And every time you level up, you get a pack.
Okay.
On the weekends, from sometime Friday morning up until early Monday morning, like I think it's like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
is the ranked weekend event.
Okay.
If you play 25 games, at least 25 games within the weekend, your performance, if you win enough matches, you'll get some packs.
That's good. If you win enough.
Yeah, and I think the first one's like 3 matches. Maybe I think it might be even 1 match, and there's like 3 matches. I think they're all after that like all 3 matches, like 1, 2, and then like 3 matches.
Yeah. Okay.
But you have to win 3 is what I mean.
Do you have a favorite deck or favorite type of build? Like just you personally.
I do like nature.
You like nature a lot?
I like nature. That's because
I noticed nature's like OP a little bit. It seems like it.
No,
You don't think
it all
so?
depends because it really all depends. So like, my nature deck is good until it goes up against a certain deck type,
Yeah.
and then it just flops. My death deck is really good until it goes up against a magic deck, and it just falls apart.
Yeah.
Like the other day, so I take a walk like every other night. I just take a walk like as long as I can.
Like through the city?
Yeah, just here around here. Sometimes I'll walk down to CMU and I'll walk back.
That's cool.
Or I make a big circle. I'll walk down and I'll circle through Beelair and go.
That's
around.
actually good for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
So I was gonna do the other night. I was about to do that, but I was like, all right, I'll wait till my win streak is over. I won like 12 matches with my death deck.
What, you just stayed here like playing over and over? 'Cause
Yeah,
you
I just
winning?
kept winning over and over and over again with this death deck, and I'm like,
Wow.
wow, this thing seems unstoppable.
Yeah, it
And
sounds
then
like
I
it.
went up against a magic deck, and every turn, my board would get wiped.
Wow.
Every turn.
That sucks.
And it seemed like he pulled out a card that had the exact amount of damage it needed to kill whatever I put on the field. It was nuts. And then I copied his deck, right? I couldn't pull it off.
That dude was
Couldn't
just
pull off
good.
the same thing.
That was one of the devs. He's just trying to humble you.
I think I was missing only like 1 or 2 cards from his deck.
Yeah.
Maybe it was 3. But I was like, these cards, they're only one-offs. It's not like, you get them every game.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I should be able to wreck face with this deck too, because he just had an answer for every fucking thing I put out.
Yeah.
And I copied his deck and used the same stuff, and I just could not do what he did to me.
Do you think you could beat that guy now if you played him again?
No, I don't know. I don't have a deck that can beat that right now.
Hey, damn. That's damn.
Maybe my nature deck can beat it, maybe. But my death deck, the one that I've been stomping face with, it just did not. It did not work.
I also had another question regarding Gods Unchained. This is a platform, right?
Yeah, I guess.
It is. Yeah. If you had anything that you could, if there was a Gods Unchained dev listening right now, if there's anything you want to say something about the game, like anything you wish they would add or remove, or do you like the game?
No.
Don't like the game? The game's good.
The game's perfect as it is. The only issue right now
Like
is
if you were-
network connectivity.
Yeah, if you were talking to a dev, yeah.
Every time you click a match to start, it just says, "Oh, unable to play." Every time, but the next time it goes through.
Wow.
But it's like the first match, you click the button to start a game, it's like unable to connect, and then you click off and click it again, and it starts up
Yeah.
every time. First unable, and then it's I don't know if it's in the programming or if it's a server thing.
Yeah. Interesting.
Like if it's a glitch in the launcher.
The netcode maybe?
Because there's the immutable launcher, then there's the Gods Unchained app
Yeah.
that pops up.
Is it the netcode maybe?
It could be, I don't know.
Because like fighting games have it worse, where they have to every punch has to be replicated exactly on point. Like netcode matters.
Well, no, I don't think it's that. I think it's either a bug in the launcher. Actually, I feel like it's the way it works I feel like it's definitely a bug in the launcher. Because it's the same every time.
Yeah.
The first time you open up the app, you click unable to connect. And then, you just click away from the box and click play again. It connects. Next match, same thing. You click, unable to connect. You click off and click again. Boom.
Yeah.
So it's the same process. So I think it's a bug in the launcher.
Maybe.
But other than that, I've got nothing to say to the Gods Unchained devs. They got a fun game.
That's
It's
good.
literally Hearthstone but better.
Hearthstone, but better.
Big facts.
That's good.
It's Hearthstone.
Yeah.
If you are a Hearthstone fan and you want to make money and you don't want to be a slave to Blizzard, play Gods Unchained.
Fuck it, Blizzard.
You'll never
right now.
turn back. And right now, I got a weekly paycheck from Gods Unchained just for playing.
Really?
I gotta play enough. Yeah, the blessings of the gods.
God damn.
Here, let me show you how it works.
Oh shit, Jamie's pulling it up.
Pulling it up.
Jamie's pulling it up.
It might take a minute because this one sucks. This monitor
okay.
on the right,
Is there
it's my new one, but like for some reason it takes forever to come back.
would
But
your podcast record this or in any type of way?
just whatever is visible on camera,
Okay.
on the phone at least.
Do you have OBS?
Yeah, I do.
It's okay if you don't want to do it right now, but in the future, look into getting a Jamie.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at you.
Look into getting a Jamie.
No, I'm looking at you right now. And I'm like, you're the only candidate. Actually, Ian's a Jamie. He can be a Jamie.
He could be.
He says he knows stuff about audio shit.
But pull up OBS if you can before you pull up Gods Unchained stuff. If you want to have this on your screen or whatever.
All right. Yeah, you're right.
Since you're editing this later, you can splice this in.
Yeah, you're
during this
right.
part.
I was gonna not do it, but you're right.
Yeah, I'll work for 1 hex an hour. 1 hex. No, that's bullshit. I need at least 20 hex an hour.
All right, so gudex.com. So this is the cool website where you can see all the meta shit. So you go here, right?
Yeah.
Meta. Boom. That's just them asking. I guess we're asking for a referral, user referral.
This could be
So,
useful because your community is tied with this game heavily. This could be useful for people trying to get into
I
this
mean, I don't
game.
have a community with this game yet,
No, you have on Twitch. You do.
barely.
You do.
But all right. So if you want to look at your stats, you go to the meta, and you go player stats. Come on now. What's your Gods Unchained name?
I forgot it right now.
Oh, you
What's
suck.
yours? I forgot mine
You
completely.
suck.
I'm drunk and high, bro. What's yours?
All right. So here's mine. This right here. This is the weekend. My rewards for the weekend. So at the first level, you get one rare pack, and then you get another set of two rare packs. Then you get three rare packs, and then another set of wins, you get another set of two rares, epic, and the Divine Order rare. So the Divine Order is the current set that's out.
How long is this going for?
Blessings of the Gods is like 8 weeks, so I think it's been 3 weeks now, maybe
That's not too bad. Still
maybe
time.
4 weeks.
There's still
I don't
time
know.
to get in.
Yeah. So basically, here's how it works. You have from Monday to Monday. For the base points, you have to get at least 1 point to qualify. You need 7 wins. You need to face 17 opponents and play 20 matches. And you get 1 point. If you are at your level, you get 1 point. But if you reach Midnight Shadow, you get 1.5.
Okay.
If you reach, I think it's Mythic or Diamond.
And that's the rank you're talking about. The current rank there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm at Auric Gold, so I get 1.5 points. If you reach the minimum of Midnight Shadow, you can get 1.5 points
Okay.
for at the base. But you can do it 3 times. So the max, so it's 1.5, and then 2. So if you're at the top, you get 2 points. For a total of 6 if you max out your shit for the whole week. You gotta literally do this twice. So 21 wins, that many, thingy things, opponents, and then 60 matches. You get God's token depending on how many points you got and how many points like everybody else has.
Yeah.
So it's all like how many points were accrued, and then you get a share of the God's token for that week. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And it adjusts too. When more players, like we recently hit a milestone of 50,000 weekly active users. So they bumped up the rewards this week.
That's good.
So on Friday, I don't know if the rewards drop every Friday. And I don't know if the rewards that I'm waiting to get this coming Friday will have the bonus or if it'll be next week.
Yeah.
But basically, once you are ready to go for, if you go to godsunchained.com, then you go to claim, then you sign into MetaMask.
You can edit this part out if you want.
Damn it. I mean, I'm not going to see shit.
Yeah. All of this right now is actually good content. This is good content for your stuff. You can splice this later for a tutorial if you wanted to.
Alright, so this was the original airdrop. I don't know if you probably joined too late to get this airdrop.
Yeah, probably. I'd have to check.
Yeah, so yeah, just go to Gods Unchained, go to the token tab, hit claim. And if you qualify for the retrospective rewards, it's a pretty penny. It was 770 tokens, and
I'd have to look.
let's see how much they cost right now.
Yeah, that's
418.
bread. Yeah,
Yep.
that's bread. I have to check when I get home. I have to connect my MetaMask and go through the process to see what the tokens page says.
But that was only the first one, though.
When was this airdrop? When was this?
Early November.
I don't know. I think.
You might still qualify, so you would have to go find out.
Yeah, I'd have to go look.
But this is only the first one, the first half.
Yeah,
The other half gets distributed over 3 months, every 30 days.
that's pretty cool.
So I got I just got 270 a couple days ago.
Not bad.
But once you're ready to claim
You know,
your actual rewards for playing, you have to sign in.
yeah. You know what's also interesting about how that works? If you go back to the price for the Gods and Chain coin, like that would normally be like a stock price for a company, but like the coin is the stock price. It's interesting to think about that.
Yeah, and you need God's token to forge cards in the game.
Yeah, it's interesting how that works, because like it's providing kind of an avenue for a startup company to go public without going public.
Yeah, but you also need this in the game
Yeah,
to do certain things.
players would need it, which would drive up the
Yeah,
price.
players
Yeah.
need it
I'm talking
if
about
they
from
want if they want to forge cards.
I'm talking about from a company perspective. They want to see that number go higher for sure. They do.
Yeah, for sure. But they also have another one.
They do.
Yeah, for the Immutable X, because the Immutable X is their NFT platform.
Oh, what's that called?
IMX.
This is very educational
Good.
for me.
So you played you gotten into gods. Have you not been exposed to Immutable X yet? That's literally where all your cards are at. It's the layer 2.
Okay, yeah, this is good shit. All right,
Yeah,
this is good content.
So back in 2018, they've been working on this for a while. Even before gas fees were like literally like kill yourself expensive.
Yeah,
They've been working on a layer 2 solution to get rid of gas fees for their game. Because, originally they were all layer 1 NFTs, all the cards.
yeah.
I still have a few layer 1 Gods Unchained NFTs.
That's like Charizard. Like that's like
Yeah,
Charizard shit.
basically.
Yeah,
It's like that. So when they released their layer 2 platform, Immutable X, they let us keep our original layer 1 NFTs, then they just copied them to the layer 2. So right now everything gets minted on layer 2 except for the free cards. Anything that's not specifically a Divine Order free pack, like anything from the like just the regular free packs you get for leveling up,
yeah.
those are not minted yet. Just like before Immutable X came out, none of the cards were minted yet. But now that they have their layer 2 platform out, all the cards are getting minted on the layer 2. So you then have to like send your Ethereum to layer 2, the Immutable X platform, to actually like use to buy anything on there. But everything's on there now. You would need to link your Gods Unchained account with Immutable X in order to do all the stuff. So that's one thing you're gonna have to do, because since you don't know about Immutable yet, that's the company that made Gods.
I've seen like when you launch the Gods Unchained launcher, I see it's called Immutable.
Yeah, that's their game company.
It's called that in Task Manager or whatever it is. Like it's called Immutable.
The launcher,
I haven't seen the
Yeah, that's the company that made Gods Unchained is Immutable.
Okay.
But they released the layer 2 platform, Immutable X, so that people can trade the cards without using gas fees. There's no gas fees on this layer 2.
To create something like this is kind of high level. It's like you saw some shit and you did it.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a lot of energy to do all this.
Yeah, this is a card game and a bunch of NFTs, so it's like it's not like your money or anything.
Yeah.
Unless you've got like some banging ass NFT that someone wants to pay a stupid amount of money for.
It's gonna get there
your
at some
JPEG.
point. Like that's what happened with Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic and fucking Pokemon. You give it like 10 years.
But
you
at least these NFTs are cards. There's something to do with it, and it's not just a profile picture.
Oh yeah, like the Dirty Apes and all that stuff.
Yeah,
whatever it's called.
the bored apes or the lions or the punks.
Yeah, all those.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are I don't know. I've messed around with NFTs. I haven't made like too much off of them. Anything off of them really, but it's interesting to see what goes on that marketplace.
I bought some art-ish ones just because art.
I tried my hand at making the art
And
ones.
I didn't care that it's just a serial number loosely attached to some JPEG that's being hosted
that's all
somewhere.
it is. That's all it is.
But there was one that
Yeah.
was pretty interesting.
What's that?
And it was an idea I had already thought of, where the metadata in the NFT. This is on Cardano.
Mm-hmm.
The metadata is the NFT. So the metadata actually builds the image.
Wait, whoa. Okay, do you own that one?
Yeah, I own one of them.
The metadata.
The metadata is the image. The
Yeah.
So it's not hosted anywhere.
Yeah.
It's hosted within the NFT itself.
That's interesting.
Yeah, and there's only one of them that was doing it, and it's just like, what's fucked up is they decided to use this concept to just make procedurally generated 3D, like not 3D, pixel art, like versions of Charles Hoskinson's at his desk. I mean, like, what a waste.
Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, he is a legend.
Like, you could literally use that same concept to build game assets without hosting them anywhere.
Yeah.
You can use the metadata in the token as like, like wireframe data, or like just like the raw data for any application to read the NFT and then build the fucking like game asset on the fly.
It's underutilized.
Yeah.
That's what it is. I don't know. I mean, if it's selling, if they're making money off of it, fuck it, I guess. But there could be more with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought a lot of garbage NFTs just because the amount of ADA that they were selling for was so little to me.
Yeah, I tried
because I had so much. I bought so much ADA back in the day that like somebody selling something for 5 ADA, even though it was like $10, I was like, that's pennies to me.
I tried to make NFTs like myself. I tried to publish them, but I feel like you have to have a little bit of a following at least.
Yeah.
To get
you gotta have because it's all hype.
I tried.
It's all hype and money laundering.
Because I know how to launch. I can do it like now if I had to, and like you have to have people that want to actually buy this shit though.
Yeah.
Like
it's all hype and money laundering.
Yeah, hype and. It sounds right. Hype and money laundering. ETH is all of it. Like the fucking ETH fees. It's money laundering.
Oh yeah. Some of them like $10,000 transactions that be going through. That's all money laundering.
Yeah.
Some guy paid a miner.
It'd be like that. It'd be like that. How long have we been recording for? Do you know?
Like an hour, maybe.
Probably an hour.
Yeah.
Sounds solid. I think it's pretty good.
Yep, that one's gone, so it's about an hour. So we can probably wrap that up.
Sounds good to me. I'm gonna go take a piss. I'll be right back. If you want to keep going.
You want to wrap up? Wrap up.
I'm cool with it.
Like,
Done?
on air wrap up.
All right, yeah.
Like, close it.
Yeah.
Instead of just walking off.
Be like, all right, I'm out. Peace. I'm out. Yeah, we can finish up the show.
All right, so we talked about a lot. Talked about a lot of garbage. We talked about a lot of this and that. But one thing we didn't talk about,
What's that?
at least we didn't talk about enough,
What's that?
was Hex.
Richard Hart, you're a fat scamp. No, I'm just joking. He's a legend. Dude's a legend. I'm not putting out. He's a legend though. He is. But the crypto space is so aggressive, man.
Yeah.
The crypto space is super aggressive. Like everybody is pointing fingers at the other guy to be like, "Fuck you, you're a scammer." No, fuck you, you're a scammer. I've seen a lot of that. But Richard Hart's a legend. If you watch any of his old streams and shit like that, good stuff, man. It's really quality content. So, I don't know if you got anything to say.
The only thing I got to say is, I know we talk about a lot of random crap.
You did talk about
Hold
Hex.
on real quick. Let me make sure this is still going. All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we're talking about a lot of random crap, NFTs and this, that, and other that, might sound interesting and make think maybe I want to buy that stuff. But don't do it.
Do your own research.
Just
DYOR.
buy Hex, stake your Hex,
DYOR.
and walk away.
DYOR.
Yes, do your own research.
Buy Hex.
But more importantly, buy Hex. Figure out what Hex is. I guess we should have talked more about Hex.
We could talk about Hex.
That.
We could talk about Hex. What do you want to talk about?
You want to go into a whole Hex conversation right now?
I got time, dude.
We could literally cut this cut this right here,
You can splice
and
it
then
in.
everything else will be for the next episode.
You can splice it in. I don't care how you
We'll
do it.
we'll all pretend like it's a different day, even though we're wearing the same clothes. we put like it,
No,
yo,
they're
it's
not
a new
watching
day,
it. They're not watching that close.
but it don't matter. It's a new day. We here at the podcast again, episode 2.
It's
It's
December.
time for the Hex Chat.
It's December 21st, 19.
Did you finish that?
Yeah, that's done.
You want another one?
Yeah, sure. I'll take another one.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pee too.
All right. Well, I gotta wait for you now. All right.
All right.
You do your business. I'll wait.
I'm gonna. So we're back, episode 1.5.
It's after hours.
Yep, after hours. Even though it's the same hours. We talked about a bunch of random shit. We went here, we went there, we went all over the place.
We're here to talk
But
about
now we're here to talk about what we're all here to talk about. and
Richard
that's
Hart's
Hex.
titties.
Well, we do. Well,
Okay, that's different.
well,
you got something planned.
I mean, I would like to talk about Richard Hart's titties. His are bigger than mine, and like, I gotta up my game.
But anyway, yeah, Hex. This is the Hex episode right here, right?
Yep, this is the Hex Chat now.
Okay. What is there to
So-
say?
When I first told you about Hex, what'd you do?
I said, bro, I ain't buying that internet funny money. That's what I said. I'm not buying this internet funny money. I was ignorant. But that's what I said. That's what I said. You told me about it, and I was like, that's cool. Good for you. That was it, literally. Good for you. Now, today is a different tune. Completely different tune. Got the damn hat on.
Yep.
But when I heard about it, yeah, I was like, "Oh, cool for you." This dude had the site pulled up for the Hexstake website. It's probably now is like go.hex.stake or whatever.
Go.hex.com.
Go.hex.com. I don't know if the domain has changed or anything like that, but I remember
It
you
used
had
to be
put up,
.win.
.win, yeah, hex.win. He had it pulled up and he was showing me the things. I was like, "Good for you." The way this dude's house is set up, I'm usually playing his PlayStation when I'm here. I'm playing a PlayStation. He's like, on his computer or whatever. I was playing a PlayStation. You're like, yo, look at this. And I'm like, all right. I kept playing, yeah.
Wasn't
wish I
even
listened.
listening.
I wish-
Goddamn.
I wish I did. If I got in when he told me about it, I would probably be like close to 7 figures right now. Honestly, if I'm being
I'm
real.
ashamed of you.
For real. But it still turned out good.
You tell me about stuff, I take it seriously.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I try to.
They might not get in everything you tell me about.
You did check out Berserk, which Berserk is a classic, by the way.
No, I'm talking about crypto-wise.
Wait, have I told you about crypto stuff?
You told me about crypto stuff. You told me about Rubik. You told me about Claros.
Garbage. Both
Yeah, I
of them.
know. I
Both of
know.
them. Both of
But you
them.
told me about a couple different things.
Yeah.
Those are the two I remember off the top of my head. And
Now-
and I looked into them. I didn't just pass them along, but I looked
Yeah.
into what they were.
My latest one has been ICP only because of the blockchain. On the blockchain, someone put Super Mario 64, like emulator shit. They put the entire game of you could pull it up on your thing.
Yeah, I played that.
They put the entire thing on ICP on the blockchain. And I thought that was the coolest shit.
ICP is Internet Computer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I thought that was the coolest shit that I could play in Mario 64. I was on some like soy boy shit when I played Super Mario 64 on ICP.
No, I mean that's actually pretty damn cool. Like
Yeah.
that is, it's really just like right there, and you know the save function works.
Yeah.
You can literally just plug in a controller.
It's the whole thing. It's the whole game.
I plugged in my PS5 controller, and then boom,
Worked?
it worked.
God damn.
It worked
That's
right out
cool
of the
shit.
box.
That is cool as shit.
I'm just playing Super Mario,
It's-
and I'm like, wow.
Is DualSense? I want to get a little more technical on this one. On this the 1.5 or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Is the DualSense? Does it allow for
No,
fuck? What is it?
whatever you're thinking, it's no.
Is it USB-C or is
Oh,
it?
yeah, it's USB-C.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. No,
I
that's
thought
it.
I thought you were gonna say, oh, can you use any of the PS5 features? No.
Yeah, that too.
No.
That's
No. 100%. Obviously, no.
on this 1.5. Probably be a little more technical. Like not hold back on technical
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
No, yeah, because we're here to talk about Hex, and Hex is hella technical.
Yeah, we're
I
getting
just
off.
said hella.
We're talking about
Stab me.
We're talking about ICP and shit.
Yeah,
Insane
we are
clown posse.
digressing hard.
Insane clown posse.
Yes, we are down with the clown. Juggalos for life.
Internet computer is what we're talking about.
Yeah,
What-
no,
what-
not a juggalo.
So what about Hex? You asked me about like,
Yeah,
you know how.
I was gonna ask, like, when I first told you about it, like, like, what did you do? And yeah, you just told me.
Yeah, I'm being honest with
You
you.
said
I'm being
fuck
honest
that
with you.
shit.
At the time, like I thought it was cool, but I wrote it off. Like I'm being real for real, because I thought it was like okay, yeah, but I didn't know at the time. The biggest thing was I didn't know about Uniswap and buying it. I
Hmm.
didn't know how to buy it at the time too, but I heard about it from you, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I wrote, and that was it. Like that was literally it.
Was I telling you about the share rate
Hmm.
back then? Okay, because
You
that's
showed
when I
you showed it to me when it wasn't a penny. I
yeah
think or around
when
that. It
yeah
wasn't a penny yet. I think right.
no it wasn't.
You showed it to me when it wasn't a penny. I didn't
It
take it
was like a
serious.
fraction of a penny.
I didn't take it serious until it was around like 8 cents. That's when I
For
took.
real,
That's when I took it serious.
nigga.
Like I was like, oh fuck, buy more now. Like I'm being dead serious.
This mother,
Yes,
bruh.
yes, I'm being dead serious.
I felt betrayed.
Top 10 anime betrayals. I'm being real with you and giving you some content here. That's
This
real.
man waited till 8 cents to. Oh
Eight
my
cents.
goodness.
It was bad. It was
And
bad.
I'm like, yo, we got half a penny, dog. Look at us.
I know.
And then you like, fuck that shit.
That's where I'm at right now with Dogebank.
Doge
Unironically,
bonk.
yeah,
The fuck is that?
it's a BSC shit going.
Oh my god.
I have not learned my lesson. I have not.
Mm. You
Maybe
just
this
keep
age
you
will.
keep digging in the punch bowl. The party's over. Maybe I don't know. I'm not saying anything, but I found a better party. Party don't have to end.
The Hex
It's a
party.
long term party
There you go.
where we just chill
Where can I ask you
and
this
it
question?
lasts 100 years.
This is
Yeah.
for like any Hexicans listening too. In the comment section,
Hmm.
if there's any Hexicans listening, in the comment section, and you as well, I wanted to ask you, what price do you think gas fees for EHEX will be when 15 years is hitting? This 15-year stake is hitting. What kind of gas fees do you think you'll be paying?
Oh, I don't know because that's a long time, and
Yeah,
like
right now
by then
between
they could already have figured out a thing. That's 15 years.
fucking hopefully, dude.
Yeah, if you can't figure out how to scale your product after 15 years, then it deserves to fall into obscurity.
What if Vitalik just throws his hands up and walks away?
Vitalik.
Vitalik. No disrespect on his name, Vitalik. What if Vitalik throws his hands up and walks away? He's just like, fuck
Somebody
this.
else takes the fucking reins. It doesn't matter with Vitalik things.
Vitalik.
Vitalik's already screwed people over with like the London and the Berlin hard fork,
Damn,
making
dude.
gas fees more expensive.
Damn, that's a harsh thing to say. You sure about that?
Yeah, I mean that's what Richard said. I don't remember if it was the London or the Berlin. I think it was the Berlin hard fork specifically. It made gas fees for us Hexicans a lot more expensive.
Damn.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure it made the calculations for the end stake
Yeah.
way more expensive.
More than they were supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was and if I remember correctly, what Richard said, it was more of a preemptive strike against something that could happen.
Yeah. Like one thing I'm curious about is where the price is going to be in 15 years, and then where the gas fees are going to be in 15 years. The gas fees are so unpredictable.
Hopefully, 15 years from now, gas fees are not a thing. Like that's not something we worry about. Just like we don't worry about if we're on IPv4 or 5 or 6.
Yeah, we don't worry about that.
You know what I mean? And no, whether or not you're on TCP/IP or some other
Yeah,
thing.
you don't think about it.
Like, yeah, hopefully in 15 years, that's where we're at.
You know, I feel like IPv6 never took off.
It didn't. Nobody, barely anybody uses it now.
Yeah,
I mean,
it took off.
I see more IPv6 shit nowadays, like in current day, than I did in the last couple of years. It's
Yeah.
pretty wild.
But I mean, it's been around
But
for
like,
a while.
still, most shit is IPv4.
Like IPv6 was built into Windows XP. You know how long ago that was? Like
Like-
like Windows XP had a thing for it. Like it's
Yeah, but no, it's the same problem with like nodes.
yeah.
Sure, all these people could upgrade their shit to IPv6, but they don't because they just set it and forget it. And a lot of people who run nodes in crypto do the same thing.
Yeah, they should. I mean,
Where like an upgrade will happen, they're still signaling old protocols where everybody else is on a new chain.
yeah.
And it's like nobody goes to update it because nobody can bother to open up the fucking terminal and fucking hit sudo apt get update.
That's a lot. That's asking a lot. Like, so I wanted to ask your opinion on this. With IPFS and any other protocols going on, is there anything that stand out to you? Anything that you are
Just
interested
IPFS, really, because that's
in?
the only thing
IPFS?
I see anybody using.
IPFS?
Hmm.
And I'm sure there's other protocols.
Interplanetary file system for anyone unaware.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is what it means. You think that's going to take off? You think that's going to succeed where IPv6 failed?
Well, they're nowhere. They're not the same.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
So they
It's
can't.
a loaded question as fuck.
Yeah, it's like that. What kind of question is that? It's
It's a
like
loaded
that question
question.
doesn't make sense.
But what were you going to
It's
say
like,
about it?
will the dishwasher overtake the dryer in the washing machine?
These are the important questions. These are the important questions.
Does your washing machine have an opinion of the stock market? That's the important question.
If you had to explain IPFS for someone who's not into crypto, can you do that? Like for like someone listening right now who's
I'm trying to think. I don't think I can.
that's one thing I've been realizing lately is like it's still going, it's good. One thing oh shit. Oh shit, it just stopped actually.
As soon as you said something, you cursed it.
I cursed it.
But then that's quick. That's probably overheating.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this camera old as shit. All right, I'm going to let it run one more time and see how long it takes to cut off.
This is not related to crypto but just general intelligence type topics.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's hard to explain stuff to other people.
Yep.
Like I don't know how you can explain stuff to people better. That's the hard part. Like
it's not even that.
like explaining hard
It's
topics
not,
to someone who's retarded, you know?
yeah, that's the problem. It's not that it's hard to explain things to people. It's that it's hard to explain things to people who are orders of magnitude lower than you. Not saying they're dumber than you.
Yeah, that sounds
but
horrible.
they're lower than you
That
on
sounds
the
bad. Sounds bad.
I want to like
It does sound rough. I ain't going front.
yeah. I don't know how to word this without sounding like Hitler or something. But it's hard to just like I was saying with the realtor I'm dealing with.
Yeah.
Trying to explain the fact that cryptocurrencies don't exist in an account that you can just look up the account numbers and get an account statement for.
Yeah.
Trying to explain that was literally like a Martian talking to a caveman.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
you did say that.
I can see her looking at me.
You said that earlier. I remember that. You said that earlier.
I can see her looking
Yeah.
at me, trying to grasp what I'm saying. But I can also see her just completely just nothing. Just there's no comprehension of what I tried to explain to her.
I think past a certain point, it's hard to learn new stuff, though.
Yeah, but she's like a year young. She's like my age or younger
Oh
than me.
no, there's not.
I think she said she was like 28 or 27.
How she look? She, you know.
Uh,
I don't want to. I don't want to put you on the spot. I don't put you on the spot. She watches
Yeah.
this later. Okay. No. I'm sorry, man.
But I mean, yeah, that's it. It's just like I looked at her, and I'm like, I can see it in her face. I was like, I'm probably speaking Martian to you right now, aren't I?
Yeah.
And she's like, yep. Like it's difficult to explain things because it's like it's not that she's dumb or she's uneducated. It's just that this technology is so far beyond what the average person thinks about.
Yeah.
That they almost have to take college courses to get to our level.
That's
like
not-
specifically in computer science and like internet.
I mean, I did go to college for IT.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Yeah.
I was at the college of the internet, so
College. When I say college, it was like 2 years or whatever.
yeah. But
Some people-
I went through the
yeah.
college of the internet.
The internet's better.
That's where I got my knowledge.
It's free and it's better, but you have to have the drive for it.
Yeah.
You have to have that drive for it.
And trying to explain it to like the normiest of normie, like somebody who literally lives their life like by the normie book,
Yeah.
like it's so difficult.
Yeah. Do you have a hard time like? Like, do you feel weird saying that on the thing? Like,
No.
someone looks at you like when you say the word normie. Do you think you could off-put people listening to this? Maybe
I don't care
you don't give a shit.
because if they're normies, they're normies.
On the record.
And if the stuff we're talking about is completely alien to them, to me that's a normie.
Yeah.
Like this is what we're talking about is basic stuff.
Yeah.
Like there isn't like you could do like an hour's worth of research and like understand what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But if your prerequisite knowledge isn't there, you're basically to me a normie
Yeah.
because that's all. Like anybody who lives their life on the internet like we do, like we are.
I try not to.
Yeah, no, but
I
it
try
doesn't
not
matter.
to. I try not to.
But
live my
you,
life on
but
the
you,
internet.
you're
But
here,
Yeah.
and remember, you're here forever.
Forever. Everything we put on there is online forever too.
Yeah. So like,
True.
but most people, their only use of the internet is YouTube and Facebook.
Oh,
And
dude.
what they go to YouTube is the most normal thing you can look up.
It's basic
Like
shit.
it's like you
Yeah.
know
Fucking-
travel videos or makeup tutorials
Yeah,
or
meme compilations.
literally whatever is on the YouTube homepage when you're not signed in.
Yeah, like fucking Jimmy Fallon bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like that's their internet experience is Facebook, Instagram, and the unsigned in YouTube.
Yeah.
That's it.
God damn.
So like trying to explain just like the intricacies of how we use the internet like with a blockchain, it's almost impossible to explain to somebody like that.
It was mind blowing.
And you have to like or at least for me,
Yeah.
I can only explain it by teaching you the prerequisite knowledge that I can that I feel like you're missing out on.
Yeah.
But not everybody wants to do that. Not everybody wants to get taught that prerequisite knowledge. They just kind of want to understand on a base level what they're dealing with. And I don't know how to do that.
That's how our society functions, though. Like this house that we're in right now, you don't know how this was built. The electricity, you don't know how that's flowing through the place. That's a normal thing. You just want shit to work. You just want shit to work. Most people just want shit to work.
Yep. But we're at the stage where we don't have these types of houses. We're still dealing with huts.
Like in Africa?
No, like with crypto.
Oh, okay.
Like if you compare like understanding blockchain and crypto to like understanding how a house is made, we're still at the point where houses are still simple huts.
Yes.
So,
Right now, for now, yes.
So trying to so it is like trying to explain how this works to somebody who only knows what a hut is like.
Yeah. We were in
Like to explain, you have water inside of the house, like water inside the house. Like that doesn't make sense to me.
when you look at like when we were in New York this past week, people listening, we were in New York this past week or whatever, but like when we were in some of the places like those banks, they're like fortresses, man. Those banks are like fortresses. They're not huts, they're fortresses. So in comparison, I can see what you're saying to that. That crypto is still in kind of that hut stage, that people aren't building like these crazy fortresses. They're not like these TD Ameritrades, Bank of America type shit. We don't have that in crypto yet. I mean, you might crypto.com and Nexo maybe, but not like on that level of what, those New York banks would be.
Yeah.
Like, did you go to Wall Street with us? Did you go to Wall Street with
No,
us?
I was at the meeting. I was at the thing.
We went to fucking Wall Street, dude. Yo, that shit is like, it's weird.
Yeah, I've seen Wall Street.
Yeah,
I used to live in New Jersey, and we would be in New York literally all the time.
For real?
Yeah,
Damn, that sounds cool.
when I was younger, yeah.
That sounds cool. Yeah.
Because New York is just through the tunnel. Like
Wow, man, that sounds nice.
yeah.
That sounds cool.
I mean, when you live there, it is what it is.
But it's just like some of those places, they feel like a financial fortress, and you're not
A lot
getting
of people won't admit that. A lot of people will be like, "Yeah, I was from New York."
it. I'm not.
Meanwhile, they lived in New Jersey.
I'm from Pittsburgh.
I'm saying like people that like have been there, like in that area.
Yeah.
They'll be from Jersey.
Yeah.
But they'll be like, "Yeah, I'm from New York."
No, I mean, I guess like there's no reason to lie. Don't lie. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but nobody wants. That's the
Like-
thing. Nobody wants to live in
Like,
Jersey.
I'm gonna be real with you. If I was from Jersey, I'd be like, yeah, I'm from Jersey. What's up? Nigga? Like,
But it's remember the Futurama joke
what's that?
where they went to go look for apartments and they found like the perfect house, and he was all like, and Fry was all like, "All right, what's the catch?" And he was like, "Oh, there's no catch, although we are technically in New Jersey." And then it was like, "Nope."
Technically in New Jersey. No, there's nothing wrong with New Jersey. I get what you're saying. You don't gotta lie. There's a
Some people do though.
there's an Ice Cube song and a Kendrick Lamar song called like "You Ain't Gotta Lie." They both got the same name or whatever. You ain't gotta lie. It's that premise. Like you don't have to lie about yourself. You don't have to lie where you're from. Like who cares? Who gives a shit?
No, well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Unless you're from New Jersey.
Yeah, it's like second best.
But anyway,
It's like a
we're
second best.
digressing again.
Hex. You were talking about
Yeah.
Hex. Yes. Yes.
We was talking about Hex.
Yes.
So all right. So when I first told you about Hex, you was like, "This is garbage" until it hit 8 cents.
It's not that it was garbage. I didn't care. Like, so like a lot of like your podcast is about people that aren't into crypto, and like I remember that because it was only like fucking what 2 years ago, maybe 3.
No, it was 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
We just
like,
had the second anniversary.
like it's such a weird thing because you're deep into it. You're deep. You can't sit here and tell me you're not deep. But like people who are not into crypto as much, like I understand it. Like you're just doing your job. You're coming back at like 5. You're sitting in traffic. You get home fucking 7 o'clock. Maybe it sounds like ass to you. I get it.
No, and I know that's why I did not talk to a lot of people about crypto because I know that's their life.
Yeah,
they don't have any money to spend on crypto
I understand.
because they're already spending it on things like beer and the weed,
Bullshit,
their blunts, bullshit clothes,
bullshit.
bullshit shoes. So I know their lives already.
You know what's weird?
So I don't intrude on that.
You know what's weird? Like, what's weird as fuck? When I was working, because currently I'm self-employed. When I was working, I would, I would be there at 9, leave at 5, and I would be in traffic until 7. And
Damn.
yeah, like, because I would be driving home. I moved. I don't live there anymore, but like, I would be in traffic until 7. I would get home, and like, I feel like I wasted all that fucking time, bro. Like, I wasted all that fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, I would get home. I mean, I was doing the game development stuff, and I released my games or whatever, and that was cool. I'm appreciative for the opportunity to do game dev that I did, but like, I wasted that time because I wasn't putting it into stuff. Yeah, that's gone.
No, just ignore me looking.
Okay.
I'm only looking because I know
Yeah.
the camera's going to be on you.
You should do that.
So just stop acknowledging me looking.
But like, a lot of that time is wasted.
Yeah.
And the point that I was bringing up with that is that there's a lot of people working 9 to 5, and I'm not trying to like. I'm just being honest. Like when you go to the store, like when you leave out here and go to Rite Aid or fucking the bar, or like any restaurant that you go to, those people, they're not thinking of those like long-term things. They're not thinking about that shit.
That's the thing I brought up at the round table.
They're at work. Like they're at work and they're thinking about, okay, I'm gonna get through this day. I'm gonna get home. What am I gonna do tonight? What am I gonna do when I come back to work tomorrow? They're not thinking about like I have to spend my money and like just leave it there. They're not thinking about shit like that. They're not fucking thinking about shit like that.
Exactly. 100%. Standing ovation.
No, they're not.
Because that's exactly what I said at the OG round table in New York. I was like, it is so difficult getting people's minds getting their minds wrapped around the idea of long term. Like, because everybody, when they say they want money now so they can spend it. They don't want the money. They want what they can get with the money.
I think what it really is what that money can be.
Yeah, no,
What can that money be
not
right
what
now?
it can be.
What can that money be right now?
No, what can they acquire with the money? It's not about the money. It's about the things. They want things. They don't want money.
Yes.
And that's what I've noticed.
What can those things be right now?
Because if they wanted money,
Yes.
all the things that I say to them, it would make sense. It would click, just like it did with me because I wanted money.
Oh, hey, you should check your Zoom.
I am.
Your Zoom.
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
But
Okay.
I knew that most people who say, "Oh, I wish I could be rich. I want to win a lottery. This, that, and other," they don't want the money. They want the things that they would spend the money on. So they cannot think long term because they're only thinking about what do I want right now.
Yeah.
They don't care about.
Sorry, man.
No, yeah, that I need you to tell me about. Yeah, this is getting a little warm.
Okay. So I'm sorry. Where were you at?
So they don't want money. They just want what they can acquire with the money right now.
Yes.
So trying to get them.
I fall into that a little bit. I do.
So trying to get them into an investment mindset is difficult, which is exactly why I did not. I only hinted at things to invest in to people. I never told them, yeah, you should. Oh, you want money? You should invest in this. You should invest in that. Because I did that in the beginning, and no one gave a shit. Oh, I wish I could be like Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates, and I'm like, well, this is how they did it, and then they're just fucking silent. It's crickets. They're just nothing. Um,
Do you think that's because you got to put effort into that?
yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
People love free shit if they
Oh, yeah.
don't have to work for it. If it just lands in their lap, it's fine. But if they have to work for free shit, it just feels like work.
Yeah.
And that's that short term mindset. That you know what I mean? Like the things that I have done for long term money. I like God's Unchained money. I worked for that.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I'm just fucking chilling, playing a video game.
Yeah. Well, they made the proof of work a fun way. They took proof of work and made it fun, or proof of stake, or whatever.
No,
Whatever
it's just value. No, they took what we already had and put it on the blockchain.
What would you call
a
that?
card game
Yeah.
where cards are valuable? Magic, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Would
They
you
just
give
took that same thing and put it on the blockchain.
Would you give that a name? Proof of work, proof of value.
No, it's not proof of anything.
It's not.
It's just an ERC or a PRC, whatever.
It's a PRC. It's an ERC
It's just
with
a
value.
token on a network.
It's an ERC.
It's not a proof of anything.
Yeah, that's an ERC with actual value.
Yeah, there's no proof of anything.
But it has
Whether
actual
it's
value.
on proof of work, proof of stake, proof of whatever, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. It's
Yeah.
a card.
Yeah.
But I worked for it.
Mm-hmm.
Other people would see that as work.
They shouldn't.
Yeah, and I don't. And that's the thing. I don't know how to get people's minds wrapped around like.
You know what's crazy?
If you just if you put in a little bit of effort for something right now that
Yeah.
you can get for free, but you just have to put in that little effort, it could pay out big time later
Yes.
on, and it did for me, and not even on all the other things that I made money on, just
Yeah.
the fucking card game.
I just want to say as well, like real quick, just directly to the audience. I just want to say this, like, there's opportunities every day that you see, opportunities every day that you see that you are not capitalizing on. Like, you know, you hear about credit card churners and people like that. There's like those little percentage bonuses and stuff. Like if you game the system, you're eventually pimping the system. Like you are, like you're able to live. You're able to have the system pay you to live. And like people don't take advantage of that. This is what he's talking about with this. Like he's playing a video game and making money off of it. And there's kids. There are kids right now that want to fucking do that. Want to make money playing video games. Fucking do it. Like I don't
Yeah,
wanna
but
say
the
fucking
reason they don't do it is because they're so used to somebody else doing it for them. They're used to, oh, I need a company to sponsor me. Oh, I need this to do that
sponsors,
for me.
advertisements are a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yeah, but you don't need that anymore. I mean, are you going to be making millions right now? No, but you could be making millions later on.
That's you lose people there.
The money
You lose people there.
I know.
You lose people
I know,
there.
and that's the thing. Like I said, they
You're
don't
losing
want
people.
the money.
You're losing
They just
people,
want
yeah.
the things.
Yeah. When you tell people, yeah, you have to delay that gratification, that's like Hex.
Yeah, they don't
Hex,
want it.
With Hex, you have to delay that gratification. When you're talking about delaying gratification like that, you lose people. You lose people. You do. You do.
I know, and that's the one reason why I haven't onboarded enough people, because I even like people that like are close to me that are in crypto and know the things. I knew I had to make it before they get their shit together.
Yeah.
I don't want to mention names.
You should. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah, but I've told people about it. They know about it. You know, they buy some, but they're still living their regular person life
They should.
and
yeah.
but they're spending their money on regular person things. And regular person things is a waste of money because it's what is it? It's cigarettes.
There's that saying.
It's junk food at the store.
Yeah.
It's going out to eat when you could just make your own food.
Yeah.
It's spending copious amounts of money on drugs or alcohol or video games or anything else instead of focusing on getting to a point where they don't have to struggle anymore.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, humans love conflict,
We do.
and the struggle of being broke is the number one conflict.
We
And a
do.
lot of people are not ready to give up that broke struggle.
You know that old saying about the horse, you can lead the horse to water? It's that. That's it.
Yeah.
That's literally it.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink because the horse needs conflict, and being thirsty is his favorite conflict.
The other thing I will add to that, and I'll challenge you on that, is that this world, with like how advertisers work and shit, constantly you're being pulled in every direction. When you leave, there's billboards, and shit. You're being pulled. You turn on the radio, you watch TV, you stream anything. There's ads being. You're being pulled in every direction. That's the point.
Yep.
So when someone is trying to lead you to water, you're like, man, fuck you. What are you trying to lead me to? Like, not like that you're against what they're leading you to, but you're looking at them as another huckster, another salesman. That's what you're looking at them as. You are. You're like, you see them as like, get out of my face.
Yeah, and that's why I try to be the guy that says, hey, there's the water, and I just walk the fuck away. It's up to them to be like, do I want to walk over there?
So at that point, it's on you to be like, okay, if either you drink or you don't.
Yeah, and I'm saying it's just like, there's the water.
Yeah.
Do what you want with this information. I'm not gonna try to convince you. I'm not gonna try to shove shit down your throat. There's the water right there.
Yeah.
Like my homie, that I get my what do I call it?
Don't incriminate
my
yourself.
florist.
Don't incriminate yourself.
No, my florist.
Your florist.
Yes, the person that I go to get my flowers from.
He's a cool dude. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt after coming back from New York and being all like, just hearing everybody's experiences and hearing everybody talk, I felt so bad that like I didn't shill Hex sooner to more people. But I knew that that's not what they want. They don't care about making the money. They just want the things that the money can give them. So I just ignored it. But like, as soon as I got back, I was just like, you know what?
I mean,
Sure,
yeah.
I can't be like, oh, you got to do this, you got to invest in this, and blah, 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 blah. I can't be that. But here's what I can do. Take one of those hex cards and say, hey, yeah, I was, I told him, yeah, I just got back from New York and was like, yeah, I was at this like cryptocurrency thing. And he's like, yeah, crypto, yeah, I hear that's the way to go. And I'm like, all right, here's one of these. Hey, when you got to just look into it. And I get out the car.
You don't want to force people on that.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing.
You shouldn't have to.
Thanks, like I need more of these business cards. Thanks to the freedom.tv, freedomtv.info. Thanks to that crew, I got these business cards that I've just been handing out everywhere. And I'm just like, hey, in your free time, just look into it. You don't gotta do nothing. Just look into it in your free time.
It's easy to
I did that everywhere.
It's easy to write it off. There's a weird like social thing.
And I know most of them will write it off.
There's a weird social thing. Like I don't know how to describe it. Like if you look at like Netflix now is like, oh yeah, you put on Netflix, okay, go ahead. But like if you said Netflix back in like fucking like I don't know 2008, 2010, if you said Netflix back in the day, like people will look at you like, what's that? What is that? Like it wasn't always like some blockbuster shit. Like brands come and go. Brands come and go. Hex is another brand. It is. But like this crypto stuff, you need to keep your hand on the what's going on. Like it's weird. I don't know how to describe it.
You gotta keep your finger on the pulse.
You gotta keep your finger on the pulse chain. You gotta keep your finger on the pulse. Like
yes, keep your finger on the pulse chain.
Yeah, keep your finger on the pulse chain. Like it's one thing to write, and I understand why you would write it off because you're like, oh, whatever, because you're going through your day. When you're working at your job and you come back home, you come back to your wife or whatever, you chilling out, you hanging out, you're not thinking that deep about this stuff. You just want to relax and get ready for tomorrow. But like if you take some time, it's not uncomfortable. It is uncomfortable. Like I'm learning about Ethereum development and pulse chain development. That stuff is uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable as fuck. Learning is uncomfortable.
Not to me.
It is. No, but I'm gonna say, look,
it's only uncomfortable if you don't like learning.
To you, it's not. Like
I love learning.
To you, it's not. Look, I'm gonna say like to most people, like the guy sitting in traffic right now, Well, it's probably he's not probably not sitting in traffic now, but the guy that was sitting in traffic with me on the way here, like he's leaving work, learning is uncomfortable to him. He's maybe there's that guy that was like a fucking C or D student, but he could be excelling if he learned about this stuff. He took the time to learn about this type of stuff. You leave if you learn after leaving school, that's the people that excel.
Hey, I was a C and D student.
I
got E's too.
You got E's too? Yeah.
Hell
hey,
yeah.
There you go. Did you have the
Because
student?
I didn't give a fuck about school. School was boring as shit.
Did you
I
have
hated it.
You had the teacher coming up to you being like, "Hey man, you gonna fail, bro." Like,
No, I had my mom whooping my ass to get good grades, and I still didn't get good grades because I didn't care about school.
There's those people that are sitting in traffic right now. Like not now. Maybe you're listening to this at work. You're listening to this in traffic on the way to work. I don't fucking care. Maybe you're at home listening to this. Like, just take this stuff seriously because who knows? This could be the future. This might age like wine, and this is the future. Like the stuff we're talking about with Hex, the stuff we're talking about with cryptocurrency and blockchains. There's people back in the 90s that thought this like the internet was a joke. There were people that like they heard about AOL and were like, AOL, what the fuck is that? Nigga, we're on fucking Facebook now. Everybody's on fucking you're supposed to be on Instagram. What the fuck you like that's where we're going.
The internet speed in your phone in your pocket is a lot faster than what we used to have back in the day on the high-end desktops.
Like your phone is a computer. Your phone is a computer. And if you're not taking advantage of this stuff, I don't have to fucking tell you. Like, I don't have to fucking tell you. Like, I just hope if you're listening to this podcast, man, like, I hope you're paying attention, man. I hope you take what we're talking about, what he's talking about, with Gods Unchained, with Hex. What we're talking about is serious. I do.
It's getting quicker, so it's probably overheating too much.
I caught it that time. I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about, or if you wanted to wind it down, or what you wanted to do.
I don't know. There's probably some things I wanted to say, but I got so wrapped up in what you was saying that I forgot.
I'll sit back and listen, man. If you guys something.
Nah, I mean that was such a passionate, thing. I got so wrapped up in it. I was like, damn, what's he gonna say next? I was popcorn. Like if only. Oh, I forgot I had this. I could have been eating that instead of popcorn.
That's what I say. If you're paying attention, man, pay attention. If you're paying attention, pay attention. Right now, I don't know if this is gonna age well. None of us know if this is going to age well. But if you're paying attention, if you're listening to this podcast right now, I hope that you look at some of the stuff that we've brought up in episode 1.5. I hope you're listening. I do. That's it.
Yeah. That's all you can do is hope somebody listens, because I've been speaking about crypto since I found out about it, and every time I bring it up, people just look at me like I'm crazy. I'm the crazy guy on the soapbox yelling about the end of the world.
Think about it. Albert Einstein, Tesla. Those guys, Nicholas Tesla. They were probably crazy.
I've heard of them.
They were crazy. I mean, Tesla has companies named after him years later, decades later, generations later. Mm-hmm. People when Nicholas Tesla was alive, people probably thought of him as like, oh, you mean that weird dude that's fucking birds?
Yeah.
Have you heard about the bird thing?
Yeah, I heard about the pigeon.
Like the guy that's what? The guy
was it like a pigeon or a dove?
Yeah, that shit.
I can't remember which one it was.
You mean the guy fucking birds in his apartment?
But it was a bird.
You listen to him?
He was in love with a bird, allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
According to historians
allegedly.
Or something.
Nikola Tesla's don't sue us.
Yeah. Don't sue us from the grave.
I don't know if his lawyers, because Elon Musk has stolen his brand name.
Oh yeah, it's free fair use probably at this point.
He's stolen Nikola Tesla's brand name.
Yeah, another company, a scam company came out that was called Nikola.
Really?
Yeah, they were a competitor to Tesla.
That's kind of fucked up, bro.
Yeah, but it was a scam.
I mean, that's kind of fucked up though. Like this dude's dead.
Mm-hmm.
He's dead. Like Nikola Tesla's not coming back.
Yeah. And
like people are using his name because they think he's like this. They built him up as this picture. And they're like, hey, this is Tesla. Buy a Tesla car. Mm-hmm. He had nothing to do with this. He would think that this car is crazy as fuck. Like, if he was alive, he would think the Tesla car is crazy as shit. Isn't that fucked up?
Of course he would, because it was
a different time.
It's so far beyond.
It was a different time period. Like, if Nikola Tesla...
I'm sure Tesla himself would have made an electric car. I
Yeah.
mean, he was the
Unless
AC guy.
unless we want to put this on record right now that Elon Musk is the reincarnation of Nikola Tesla. Unless,
I don't know.
because I don't know if you believe in
I
it.
don't know when the birthdays and death days line up.
Yeah, if you're listening to this right now and you believe in reincarnation, put that shit in the comments. Put that shit in the comments,
Yeah,
man.
is Elon Musk the reincarnation of Nikola Tesla? Only the poll will decide if that is true or not.
The yes or no.
Yep.
You can't be neutral. You either believe or you don't believe on that.
We'll do a poll, and whatever the results of the poll are, that's what we're writing in the history books.
This is fun, man. I like this. This is fun.
Yeah. We'll have better camera setup hopefully next time.
It's okay. This is nice. Let's go for what it is. In the future, hopefully, you did tell me you had other guests lined up, and hopefully they show up. Hopefully they do.
Oh yeah, hopefully I can get them over here.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. This is fun. Is there anything? I know we were supposed to show Hex. That's always
But we keep digressing and going into other stuff.
This might end up just being episode 1, dude.
Yeah, it could be.
It
Yep.
might just.
It'll still be 1.5. You know, well, I'll pretend like it's ending, and then I'll just bring it right back.
Yeah. Whatever way you want to release this, I don't care. You can use my likeness in any way you want. Unlike some people we know.
Yep. I'm gonna need you to sign a release form.
That
sir.
is a deep inside joke. You guys might not know.
Of course they don't.
They don't. And they don't need to know that. They don't.
Nobody really knows except for all involved.
Yeah, all involved.
But,
Shout out to you guys.
hopefully we'll never run into that problem again.
What if they get into crypto?
Because-
What if they get into crypto? Like what if tomorrow he releases a crypto?
Oh, that's not gonna happen. But you know, when I get back together with Phil, and we're ready to make some movies and shit again, that's gonna be one of the first things we discuss.
Yeah. What's Phil doing these days? You know, I don't want to like.
Regular person stuff.
You can edit this out if you want, but
Just doing regular person stuff, from what I know.
that's cool. He has a family.
He sent me some scripts a while ago, and I thought he made some new ones, but he hasn't. So he just like resent me the same scripts that I already read, and they're good. Don't get me wrong, like,
But it's already done.
but it's more like the problem is getting the people
yeah.
for the said scripts, because all of his scripts require like an effort. You know, like a big effort that's
Oh.
going to require a lot of people.
I wanted to ask you, like, you can edit this out. It doesn't matter. Your Andromeda stuff. Can you send me the scripts that you have? I wanted to try and build a game around what you have so far. Like, I wanted to see if I could
keeps
personally build a game.
evolving. It keeps evolving.
I know, but what you have so far, I wanted to ask
Yeah,
if
no,
you
I'm
could
not
build
doing
it.
that yet.
You can't do
I'm
that.
not sending you anything until I'm ready to send you something.
Damn. Okay.
It keeps evolving. I keep changing it. I keep evolving the backstory, the lore.
You should.
Because
you
that's where it all comes down to.
You should.
If you want to build a game off of Andromeda,
Yes.
what
I want the rights.
All you need to know.
I want the rights before EA gets the
all
rights.
you need to know about Andromeda
Yeah.
is that it takes place on Venus, and Venus is a jungle planet,
Okay.
and all life on Venus is carnivorous.
Okay. All of it, even the plants.
Plants eat each other. Plants eat animals.
The rain-
Animals
the
eat
rain-
each other.
the rain eats people.
The rain is acidic,
Yeah.
or at least acidic to things not from that planet.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't evolve on that planet, the rain will destroy you
Yeah.
slowly, but it'll destroy you slowly and painfully.
For anyone listening, Andromeda is a project he's been working on. If you wanted to talk about that,
I don't know if I'm ready to talk about that yet.
you want to talk about that?
I don't know. It's you know, it's like my Tenet. You know,
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan's been working on it for a long time. Tenet. So have I.
Oh, that's a good one. There are so many references. Anyone listening to this, I hope you catch all those references he just dropped. Tenet's a good movie to check out, man.
Yep.
Christopher Nolan.
Blue team go.
It's a banger. It is a banger. Yeah,
But yeah, I'm definitely not ready. I'm not ready because I keep evolving that story, the lore, the origin, everything. I'm writing things that aren't even in the books.
you just work on it. Yeah, you
Like
just work on
none of what I'm writing right now
it.
is going to be in any of the three books that I planned.
Damn.
Maybe they'll be referenced in that in the one of the three books that I'm writing,
Yeah.
but the bulk of what I'm writing is just it's all like exposition, just
Yeah.
lore and backstory
Just stories and
and
stuff.
why.
Could I ask you a question? No, I'm not going to ask you. Can I ask you? I'm just going to ask you it. Fuck it. I'm going to ask you. Could you implement Andromeda with crypto in any kind of way? In any kind of way. Doesn't matter how. I'm just asking you. Ladies and gentlemen, he's thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
Possibly,
Yeah.
it would be a big creative effort,
Okay.
but I could build some I could do something
Yeah.
like as a like when it becomes like its own game.
Would you be able to exposition or lore dump about this? Like, what would you have planned if you had to make it a crypto thing? I know it would be a big undertaking.
It would just be like items and weapons, clothing, skins, stuff like that, just all NFTs.
Yeah.
But like what I was really looking at was like so like ancient artifacts that you find throughout your journey through the planet.
Yeah.
But that would just be Andromeda. There's still two other books. Andromeda's the middle book.
Yeah.
That Andromeda's part two in the
It's a
series.
3-part thing.
Yeah, Andromeda, which is the first story I came up with, is going to be part two in the series.
What is the series called?
I don't know anymore.
You don't know.
I
blame you.
I don't have a name yet.
Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's hard to come up with that shit. It's hard to come up with it, and like once you set on something, you have to stay on that. So that's the hard part.
Yeah, and I keep changing. Like I don't the name's not going to be too loosely tied to like the story. It might be some abstract name, that could go either way, but
Yeah.
I've evolved the universe that I've been like building so much that I don't even know anymore.
No, that's good. That's a
Because
good
originally it
place
was just going to be that one book, and then a year ago I think it was, I was like, holy shit, I've got two books. I mean three books total. I got two more
to be. Okay. Yeah.
because I came up with a whole new thing to build on top of everything that I've already constructed,
Yeah.
and it's wild.
God damn.
It's wild. Like I hate myself for not writing more and being more like,
It's hard. Yeah. I feel that way about my game. I gotta finish my fucking game, dude.
but at the same time, a lot of these thoughts have to marinate.
Yeah.
Without that marination, it's just going to be a rushed effort.
Could you imagine being like an author with a publisher bearing on their head, like, "Hey, you got to have this book done, dude."
No, I can't imagine that.
Like,
because I've been like doing this for like years.
No,
like
but
15 years, man.
But you know, like, if you get a publisher on your head, like they're on your head. Like,
yeah, I started this idea over 16 years ago,
do you know how many books?
and it's evolved so much since then. Like I couldn't be tied to a publisher.
Yeah, but do you know how many books are only done because of a publisher?
Mm-hmm.
Because they had that guy on their head being like, "Hey, you got to finish this shit, dude."
Yeah, and they get rushed out, and then it's garbage.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of books on the market like that. But I'm just pointing out to you, like, hey, if you had that pressure on your head, maybe it'd help you or something.
No, I just need to let these ideas marinate because
Marinate.
I can't rush them. Like, I do it in like spurts. Like I'll have like a month where I do. Yeah, at this point I'm just like fuck that camera. But I'll do it in like spurts where I'll be like, I'll just do nothing but write for a month and then just take forever off.
Mm-hmm.
and occasionally those ideas just pop back into my head, and I'm like, that could be fixed. That could be fixed. That could be changed. But it takes so long.
Yeah.
It's like so much time passing in between each correction. It's like, and then once I have enough of those corrections, I'm like, I should revisit and revamp and
Mm-hmm.
then implement these new changes,
Yeah.
which is what I've done like at least 3 or 4 times in the last 10 years.
Yeah. It's in 10 years.
Yes, to the
Man,
point. Yeah, to the point. Like it's evolved so much.
are you.
I think I'm finally now on the last iteration because before I didn't have 2 books. I didn't I only had 1 book until recently and until like a year and a half ago. And now I got 3 books.
Bro, when you finish this shit, take it to a publishing place. Let them pay you so that you can invest this in Hex. But like seriously, you should get serious about like finishing this. You should.
Yeah, I want to. My only problem right now is now the book that started it all, book 2, the main reason I started this whole universe, I don't know what to do with it.
What do you mean? Like we could just hash out ideas. Like you're talking about the second universe, you don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, Andromeda, like the planet itself,
Yeah.
because it was originally called Andromeda. The planet was going to be Andromeda, but now it's just Venus.
Okay.
I was gonna do like a weird, just like parallel, like solar universe, solar system thing where it's not our solar system. It's like Earth, but it's not kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm just like, I'm just gonna make it Earth. I'm gonna make everything the same as it is now,
Yeah.
because everything lines up. We have the Earth-like planet,
Mm-hmm.
and then you had, which was originally called, actually it was just Earth, and then you have the Mars-like planet, which was originally called Kepler,
Yeah.
and then you had the Venus planet, which was Andromeda, but it was Venus, where it never had a runaway gas house effect. Or greenhouse effect, and it didn't turn into acidic, molten, hot, desolate, high pressure hellhole.
Yeah.
It's a
It's not,
jungle planet.
it's not a place you want to be.
It became a jungle planet,
Yeah.
and everything evolved to be carnivorous. And the whole idea of the second book was just the main character is trapped there, and there's a whole rescue mission type storyline. But that just kept getting changed so many times. Like I kept refining it, but then I refined it so much that I didn't like it.
Really? What?
That it was just like, this is too corny.
You think so?
What I originally had, I can't remember exactly what, but it was just like, this is just too much. This is just too corny. Because it was like, my original concept was like your typical like anime type storyline.
Oh, that's already
the,
corny.
The
though.
art style itself was going to be all very anime-ish. So yeah, it's evolved a long way, and then it went from that to just like a simple like, oh, there's these warring factions on this planet, to like, no, that's too much. I want to go back. I want to go way back, and I went primitive.
Okay.
And that's where I'm at now. The whole everything's primitive as fuck.
Yeah. You shouldn't
But
shy
there's
away
so
from
many
that.
things about it that like everything, I can't talk too much about it because it's all
Yeah, you don't want people
it's
stealing your
all
ideas.
spoilers.
Nobody listens. Still, don't steal his ideas.
It's not even about stealing the ideas. It's like, if someone were to read this, a lot of what I could end up saying is just spoilers.
Okay, that's reasonable. All right. That's reasonable. As far as your ideas about it being too anime or whatever, you should probably lean into that. That's okay, because like a lot
No,
of
I leaned out of it and I figured out where I want to take it. But the only but because of that, I have the first book already basically written. I just have to actually write it.
yeah.
And the third book is what I'm writing right now. But the second book, the original concept, I don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, that's only you know. Only you know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Only you know about that.
Off camera, I'll tell you some stuff.
Okay. like I don't want to tell you as far as like
Just because I need to bounce ideas off somebody, so I'll tell you some shit off camera.
where you're going with it. I think it sounds okay. Where you're going with it, like if I was an executive with like a lot of money and shit, I mean, I got some money, but like I don't got executive. Like I'm talking like Blizzard, Activision. Like if I could turn this into like a AAA budget game, I don't got that kind of bread. But where you're going with it is good. I like where you're going with it. I don't got this type of bread. I'm not there. I'm not. You know, I'm not EA. I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah, it's just like there's one aspect of the whole storyline that's like I don't want to reveal publicly
Yeah.
because I want people to discover that when I actually write it.
Yeah. In terms
When
of
I actually write and release these books.
that's the harder thing. You're writing. We're talking about a book here, a story. Like spoilers are a big deal for you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't just be spoilers are a big fucking deal. Like
Especially if I already plan on writing 3 books.
if niggas know your story ahead of time, they're not gonna fucking bother with your story. What's the point? Like, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff I have talked about it, but there's just like those things that's like, yo,
yeah, you can't.
don't tell nobody this.
It's fire.
Even if I don't ever write this book,
It's hot fire.
I still want this to be a mystery.
You should. It's hot fire, man. It's hot fire.
Yeah,
You should.
but this was fun.
Yeah. If you want
I
to,
think that's it.
Yeah, you want to wrap it up?
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna wrap it up. Cameras are being wonky, or at least the old camera is. I need a new one.
Was there anything Hex related that you wanted to talk about that we did not talk about? I know we went off.
Nah. Yeah, I guess next time we got to do a focused Hex podcast because we talk too much about like a lot.
Yeah.
But this is what I wanted for real, for real. Like I said, I wanted some Joe Rogan type shit. Not necessarily copy his style, but just the way,
Just having a conversation.
the way he talks to his guests. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a conversation.
Yep.
You're just it's two sides interested. I guess.
But I wanted that to be, but for like this side of the world, the crypto side of the world, like even if we don't only talk about crypto, like it still shit that like crypto people would like, kind of get into. So,
Yeah, and I hope your aim was people that don't know about crypto. Hopefully, people listening to this they learn something. Hopefully, they fucking learn something.
Yeah, hopefully.
I tried to be as like accommodating as possible.
I'll go. Once I go through the whole thing, I'll do exactly like Joe does. Like I'll edit the whole thing, but then I'll also cut out clips. Well, I guess Jamie does it.
Yeah, Jamie
I'll cut out clips and title them specifically.
That's been recording this whole time?
Oh yeah, it's still gone.
Good shit. Okay, that's actually solid.
Yeah, it's just that camera over there. It's heating up. I guess it's old, man.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's old.
It is what it is. I wanted to put this on record. Are we still going right now? Just want to put this on record. I'm putting this out there.
Yeah, let's look at the phone. That's the only one that's on you.
I'm putting this out there. I'm only going to the Hexpo. This celebrity. I'm only going to the Expo if Hex is $1 by March. I like to see, like when you watch a video and it's dated, like an old video, like 6 months ago, and you could be like, "Oh, this fucking aged like milk," or "This aged like wine." So I want to see Hex at least at $1 by March. I will be at the Hexpo. Fucking hit me up, play some poker. We'll see. If I'm not there, it's because Hex is not at $1. That's it.
If we don't play some poker, we go back to the hotel, play some Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Maybe some Pokken tournament.
I want to play. I just want to gamble in general out in Vegas. If I'm only going to Vegas because I told you this off camera. I told him at this like before on Discord. I'm only going to Hexpo and Hexpo.Vegas. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, at the Vegas one.
Yeah, they're having a Vegas party, a meetup. If you want to have a good ass time, hit up like and you live in Vegas. Especially if you live in Vegas, hit this shit up Hexpo.Vegas, bro. I'm only going if it hits $1. If Hex, the coin, the token, the cryptocurrency only hits $1, I'm going. If it doesn't, I'm not. And this was just a fun prediction I'm doing. But that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yep. And if he doesn't go, his ticket, I'm buying it. And I'm gonna sell it.
You hear that? He'll sell one plus one. He'll sell. You could be his plus one.
I don't even know if there is plus ones.
You could be your plus one.
I don't know if there is any.
That
I think
was
everybody needs their own ticket.
like I told you about that off screen, but that's a prediction I'm doing. Just like because there's a for anyone listening, there's an author called Scott Adams. He's the guy that makes Dilbert. If you're not familiar with Dilbert, I don't know, you've been living under a rock. You know, it's a cartoon guy about people working in a workplace, and he makes these fun predictions. You know Scott Adams. He makes
Scott Adams is a very smart person, and people give him so much shit.
Yeah.
Because they only think that think that his only accomplishment is Dilbert.
Yeah, well, his biggest, like the one that people know him by is Dilbert.
That's why they only know him because of Dilbert. But they don't know that he's done other things.
Yeah, he's a smart dude, and he makes these fun predictions. Like he did a bunch of stuff. Like when Trump was predicted, he predicted Trump was going to be elected. He predicted that Trump will be be impeached and stuff like that. Jamie would have to check that out. But
Jamie. Yeah, when we get one, I'll yell at him.
Scott Adams made some good predictions back in the day, and I'm making a fun prediction that Hex will be. I personally think it'll be $2.69 around that by March, but I want it to be at least $1 by March, and I will hit up the Hexpo.Vegas. I'll be there. You can meet me. We can play some poker together. You know what I'm saying?
You can meet his lack of thumb.
My lack of thumb. Like
he is the thumbless.
I can't move the cards around
all.
fast. We could play some blackjack. Yo, I'm good at blackjack. We could play blackjack against this.
That's
dude.
the only one I know how to play.
The 21.
That's the only thing I know how to play.
Play him in blackjack, man. It's easy money.
Okay, maybe I guess roulette is something you also know how to play.
It's easy
There's
money.
no rules. It's just call out a number and a color.
Easy money. But that's it. That's all I got. I don't
All
know
right.
if you want to finish out your.
No, that's it.
That's it.
That's the first podcast of unnamed origin.
You got to come up with a name, bro.
I've been trying to come up with a name, but I don't know. I came up with a few names though.
What you got?
Possible names.
What you got?
One, Hexburg, because we're in Pittsburgh, and that's the name of the Discord. Another one is the Hexagon Immigrations Office. Because I'm going to talk to crypto noobs and try to get them on the Hex train.
It's a bit wordy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I forgot the other one, though. There was a third one. I forgot. Rules
Hexagon.
of threes, for comedy.
Yeah.
But I forgot the third one.
Hexagon Immigration Office. I like that. It's wordy, but I like it. That's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one again?
I don't
Hexburg.
remember.
Hexburg. That was the other one. Hexburg.
Yeah, Hexburg and there was a third one, but I don't remember what it was.
I have to check the Discord again. I ain't been on it.
I mean, there's only like a few of us in there. You know what I'm saying? The rest of, I guess, everybody in the chat aren't really Discord people.
Yeah, I like Discord a lot.
Because I know Discord's been mentioned twice in that chat.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, somebody mentioned Discord again. I'll make a Discord.
I like Discord. I haven't been on it as much, but I like it. I do like Discord.
Mm-hmm.
It's the audience on there is a little bit like shaky though. It's a shaky audience.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't want to put anything like because we're recording right now, but like there's some shady shit on Discord. I don't fuck with half of the shit on Discord.
I know. I just lurked, man.
I don't fuck with that. Like that's why I lurk everything because like social media shit. Like even Twitter. Twitter is regarded as like this public square kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't fuck with half of the shit on Twitter. Shit is weird on there, dude.
Yeah, because there's a lot of there's a lot of echo chambers.
I don't fuck with that. This shit is weird, dude.
Like yeah, it's a public square, but so many people have like deafened certain avenues.
Yeah.
So like it's not really a public square. It's more like me and my friends are out here in public, but we don't hear what you're saying. We only hear what each other is saying.
Like it's weird because like everybody's on Twitter, which is good, but like it's this weird. Everybody's put against each other in like this weird way, and like there's a like what you're saying is deafening.
Yeah, because everybody blocks each other and nobody listens.
It's weird because I also don't like. I'm a person that I don't like to pick a side. Like I like to be that weird centrist normie. I like to be centrist. Like I'm the neutral guy.
I'm Switzerland. You don't even know I'm there.
I like to be neutral. And like these people on either side, they're fucking weird. Like they're extreme as shit. Like
Yeah.
like it's I can get where you're coming from, but you go too far with it.
It's either you're all in or you're
Yeah.
the enemy.
You go too far with it on both sides, and it's like I don't want either side. Like what the fuck? This shit's weird. Like.
Yeah, and it's just like especially like recently I've been looking at like some of Richard's comment, replies and stuff, and it's just all a bunch of people saying a bunch of stupid shit.
Does he post on Twitter? I don't.
He posts on Twitter all the time. Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. If I was Richard, I wouldn't even fuck with Twitter, dude. I wouldn't.
Yeah, but you have to.
If I was Richard, I wouldn't.
And someone like him, like, he has to be somewhere.
Yeah.
If you are a treasure trove of information like Richard,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not on Twitter,
Yeah.
that's kind of irresponsible because people like me and you wouldn't be able to see him.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I wouldn't have discovered him fucking, debating Roger Ver and absolutely wrecking his face on stream.
Yo, do you remember Nugget News?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, what happened to Nugget?
That should happen yesterday.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to Nugget News? You out there, Nugget?
Yeah, that should happen. Like, what you mean? Do I remember? That should happen like yesterday.
Yo, what is Nugget doing?
Nothing.
What is Nugget?
This man
bro.
is gone.
Nugget, bro, what are you doing?
Yo, I used to respect this dude.
Yeah.
I used
bro.
to think like,
I got my
okay.
news from him.
This guy
Nugget.
isn't like one of those guys.
Is that recording? Nugget, what are you doing, bro? Like,
what are you doing?
Nugget.
They're all cameras are gone except the phone.
Oh, that's probably.
I guess my phone is the best camera.
That's actually kind of crazy.
Pixel 6 Pro, my nigga.
That's crazy.
The best camera.
Yo,
better than the T7, the T3.
I remember you were asking me like, what do you know about the crypto space? And I remember Nugget, and like, yo, Nugget's a scammer, dude.
He's yes.
Like, what the fuck?
Straight up.
No,
scammer.
I used to get my shit from Nugget. Like,
I didn't much, but like,
no,
I would occasionally watch his stuff, thinking he had some integrity.
No, I got my shit from Nugget, dude, and like, bruh, like he was a scammer. What the fuck?
My goodness.
What the fuck? Like,
Yep.
I used to listen to scammer. Like, I used to get my news from a scammer. Isn't that fucking
That's crazy.
Are we still going?
Yeah.
Nugget,
Just
bro.
the phone though.
Nugget, bro. Like, what are you doing? Like,
Yep. I don't get it.
because he went on that stream with Richard,
And he was so determined that he was
right-
going to expose Richard.
yeah, and it was right after
But
that
he
stream,
exposed himself.
bro. Right after that stream, like, bro, Nugget. I don't know what the fuck.
You're fucking dead, kid.
Nugget, bro. He's in like Tasmania somewhere.
Tasmania
somewhere. I don't know what to say to that.
He's
dude.
apparently the richest person in Tasmania.
I don't know if that's
He said that on the stream.
I don't know if that's saying a lot. I don't know.
Yeah. But he's begging Richard for $1 million.
Yeah, dude, that's
He's like,
crazy to me.
please, Richard, I need to borrow $1 million. Like, bruh, are you serious?
Yo,
After you talked all that
I
shit?
used to listen to all the like Nugget News type stuff. I was a Nugget News fan, bro. Like, and it's just crazy to me. This man was a scammer. I'm glad I never gave him a fucking penny. But I used to listen to this shit. Like, I was subscribed to him on YouTube, bro. Like, like, I don't know bruh. It's crazy how the crypto space works, man. It's crazy how that shit works. Trayvon James is another one. I wasn't too deep into his stuff.
I didn't give him any credence because he said a bunch of stupid shit when I first discovered him early on.
Yeah.
But he was giving away money, so I kept commenting.
That's the reason why.
I just kept making throwaway comments, hoping I would get free money from Trayvon.
Free bread, man. That's why.
This is when he was giving away 0.1 Bitcoin.
0.1.
Every day.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
You ever get that 0.1?
No, I never got picked.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Because obviously everybody's like, oh, this guy's giving away money. I gotta get in on that too. I gotta have bots come in and throw bot comments, say something stupid. You know.
It's a shame.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
Now I'm the one giving away money, motherfucker. How much money you want? I ain't giving you shit though. I'm just playing.
I'll take 1 million hex.
I'm giving away money to other people. You already in it.
1 million hex.
You already in this shit. You don't get free money. I gotta give free money to people that ain't in this shit.
1 million hex for the wife. Give Bing,
She got hex already. I know
she
it.
does. She does actually. Give Bing 1 million hex. I would actually just siphon out that. I would siphon out of that hex.
Mm-hmm. My hex. My 1 million hex.
It's a shame.
That's gonna stay staked where it is. But we keep coming back to this point. Then we keep coming up with other shit to talk about.
No, what's the point? We could just talk about that.
The point is we was about to end this.
Oh yeah.
But then we keep coming up with other shit to talk about.
All right, yeah.
How do we do that?
Episode 1, Young Jamie. I'm out.